Gemcollector, we offer you incredible opportunities. And I've just come and had a look at a little, selection here of tanzanite that you can see. I mean, the color here, this is AAA grade. It's absolutely and utterly stunning. You can see the consistency. But one thing we're seeing is actually now acquiring bigger sizes. Because the price points of this have got to such a level as such. I mean, so just to be very clear, tanzanite isn't the most expensive it's ever been here at the show. But one thing I'm struggling to see now are actually bigger sizes. Yes, they have the one-off big rocks that are $500,000, 2 million, 3 million quid, but actually now finding pieces around 6, 7, 8 carats is not very easy to do. And of course, the pricing is aligned with that. And so over the next year, it's going to be really interesting to see actually how that price point progresses. Everything we are seeing this year has raised in price. We know what's going on in Tanzania right now is only going to make that pricing harder. And also, in the seminar yesterday, where we were speaking to the gem guy, they were discussing it again, potential further taxes that the Tanzanian government will be putting on this gemstone or on their exporting of gemstones, which is only going to make acquiring this tanzanite harder. You guys know more than anyone at Gemporia, one of the biggest assets we have is our tanzanite and the way that we bring you tanzanite through the lights of Dr. John Saul, and because we've been working with this gemstone so much. Just stay tuned. But most importantly, is one thing you have to understand is this is also where our business model, that mine-to-market business model, and most importantly, being able to sit on gem stock over a 10 or let's say 7-year period makes a whole load of difference, and all of the difference in a market like today.
At Gemporia, we bring you high-quality jewellery at affordable prices by streamlining the entire process in-house. We cut out the middleman, delivering premium jewellery without unnecessary costs.
Welcome, everybody, to Gemcollector. Firstly, can you hear me? Honestly, the microphone, I was getting to go live and I thought to myself, I'm going to remember to look up there today. And all of a sudden, it just went, and the microphone wasn't on. Where I thought it was on. So I need to button up, don't I? Oh, honestly. About to go live thinking all is well and good, and then all of a sudden the microphone decides, no, I'm not going to work. Never mind. We're here now. We are here now. Everything seems to be up and running. Send me a message if you can hear me, please. We don't want any issue. I thought that we'd got over these little gremlins in the system, but apparently not. I don't know. It's warm, isn't it? It is incredibly warm. I don't think I'm ready for this. But I saw today an article saying it's going to be one of the longest heat waves since 1976. And I'm already done. I'm already done. I thought we had I Can Hear You, says Dawn in Herefordshire. And straight to it, Dawn. Can we see number 3? Number 3. The multicolour rainbow obsidian. Yes, we can see number 3. I'll start there for you, Dawn. I'll start there. I just need to check which one's the largest one. So this one, 1,700 carats in number 12. And number 3 is 1,000 carats. Okay, so this one's going to be number 3. Perfect. Welcome, everybody, to Gemcollector. How have you been? How have you been? What day is today? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? How has your Monday and Tuesday been? Have you had a nice time? Did anybody brave staying up to watch the football? Did anybody brave it? I did. Delayed for an hour. So, supposed to kick off at 1 in the morning. Kicked off at 2 in the morning. Do you know what? It's the first time I've gone to bed seeing the sunrise in years. And I am not built for it anymore. I can tell you that for free. But what an amazing game. What an amazing game it was. If you watched it, if you're a fan of football. If you're not, then who cares, quite frankly. But if you are, I felt so many things. I was just on my own in my living room, trying to be quiet when England scored, because sleeping partner upstairs. But hey, what a journey that was. So that's happened. Has anything else happened? It's been hot. We've already talked about that. What else have I been up to? I have been completely lazy for the past 2 days. I've been trying to sort out my emails. Emails are a very boring thing to try and sort out. So that's been, it's been quite dull. It's been quite dull. I'm sure your Monday and Tuesday has been much more eventful. Let me know. Any juicy gossip? What's been going on with you? I am very, very curious. We are here, of course, to talk genuine gemstones. And this hour is an hour like I have not done in a very, very long time. Because in front of me, to my right, your left, I have, and I can show you them. They're a little bit darker, but I can show you them. I have an assortment of, oh, that's faster than I thought it would be, beautiful gemstone spheres. As I say, that looks incredibly dark because they're over where there's no light on the set, but look at this one. Look at this one. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I've got 13 of them available today. 13 different gemstone spheres for you to have a little look at. And we've done it a little bit differently as well. I think, I've never done one of these hours, but I think these are going to be available all day. For all 4 hours, you're going to have the opportunity to come through and get these at the price that we're going to set. So that's quite a treat, isn't it? I haven't done one of these hours before. I know that we do them from time to time. It's completely new to me. So there's no risk of these disappearing when we get to 6 o'clock. You can just grab them. Grab them and enjoy them. I've already had a request for number 3. You might be wondering, how did Dawn see number 3? Well, it's very simple. Head over to the Gemcollector website, or on the app, you can go over to the Gemcollector section of the Gemporia app, Gemcollector app. You can have a look through every single thing that I've loaded up for this hour. You can look ahead. You can see all of the beautiful things that are available, and you can let me know. And let me know that you want to see them, and I will show them you. I'll probably have to pop them in my hand to show them to you, but I will absolutely show them to you and give you a jolly good price. That's going to be the format for the next 4 hours. I have got, is it at 6 or at 7? Honestly, my brain today, I think it's melted from the heat. I've got some beautiful chrome dioxide, brand new chrome dioxide coming up a little bit later. I've got a honey citrine coming up a little bit later, a whole host of gemstone goodies, but I've had a request. So that is what we're going to do to begin with. Number 3, Jamila, not a football fan, but do dip into the World Cup, and I'm up most all night and mornings anyway. Jamila, all night partying. Partying. Is that what I'm going to assume? Partying. That'll be it, won't it? Why not? Enjoy yourself. Right. This currently sitting in a couple of baskets. This is a beautiful rainbow obsidian sphere. Now, a rainbow obsidian, very, very difficult for me to show you in the studio. I'm going to try and get a little bit of light on the subject. See if you can see any. There you go. You saw a little glimpse of it there. A little glimpse. There you go. You're starting to see it now. See how there it goes kind of green? Because it's a sphere, if I was to rotate that little green section around, it would disappear when it gets front on. So this is one of those stones that you're going to have to take advantage of your 30-day money-back guarantee if you are liking the look of it. Because what you will see is a beautiful, beautiful obsidian rainbow appear when you get this piece home. Now, obsidian, of course, volcanic glass. Volcanic glass that's solidified into a beautiful glass-like form, like you're seeing right here. It is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And today, you're not going to pay the price that's on screen. You are not going to pay the price that is on your screen. The price that you're actually going to pay is a beautiful, and this really is beautiful, I think this is the lowest ever. It is the lowest ever, so you can take advantage of this now. £29.99. £29.99. Whenever this has been seen previously, it's been seen at £39.99. Today, we are at £29.99. It's beautiful, isn't it? 1,000 carats of Mexican obsidian. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Dragon glass, isn't it? So if you've got any fans of a particular television show, I think you know the television show that we're talking about. I think you know the television show that we are talking about. This is one to grab a hold of. The chrome dioxide, by the way, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, we've got last chance, some beautiful Glenlara pieces. My first time seeing a couple of them, so I'm very, very excited by that. So that's 7 o'clock. It's kind of a homewares special today, 2 of the 4 hours. So if you are looking for some really sizable, collectible pieces, do you know what I'm going to do to show these off? I'm going to borrow the stand here, and there we go. Let's just... It's all coming together, isn't it? It's all coming together. Now, if we zoom this in a little bit, tilt it up a little bit. Should have planned this before the show, shouldn't I? But hey, here we are. Here we are together. Now we need to get that in focus. There you go. That's much nicer, isn't it? That's much nicer. It's a beautiful piece of rainbow obsidian. Oh, Peter. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Well, it's not... I mean, I kind of did throw them in it by saying, yeah, you can have it, Peter. But it was Claire that sorted it out, so I will pass on the thanks from you to Claire, Peter. I'm glad that you love it. Yeah, one directly from the set, actually, Peter. But I know it was a special gift, and I remember you were searching for an awfully long time, weren't you, for the perfect diamond. So I'm glad you managed to get that, and I'm glad you've now got a beautiful box to go with it. So you are more than welcome, Peter. Here you go. Beautiful. $29.99. Ridiculous, isn't it? I do have a whole host of other beautiful spheres available this hour, including some brand new ones. So if there's anything you're liking the look of, please do let me know. I'm going to leave that one with you. I'll show you the other obsidian. Now, this piece comes with its own stand. I'm seeing mahogany tones coming through here, but look at the size. First and foremost, I'll show you the size in my hand. Look at the size of this piece. It's an absolute beast. An absolute beast, isn't it? Of black obsidian this time. Mexican black obsidian. But isn't the stand beautiful? Oh, my word. Right, do you know what is absolutely ridiculous? Okay, I only have one of these. I only have one. This has always been $59.99. Watch this. Watch this. $29.99. $29.99 for 1,700 carats of black obsidian. To me, that's the one to grab while it's at that price, because $29.99 for this piece right here is beautiful. It's beautiful, and you do get more of a rainbow effect on this. Now, the rainbow that you'll see in rainbow obsidian, it's subtle. I'm seeing just a subtle green kind of shimmer, almost. If you think of a labradorescence, that's kind of what you get. I'm seeing a green shimmer, little kind of bit of teal there. With this, I'm seeing more mahogany when it catches that beautiful obsidian sphere. But it's about having an obsidian sphere of that size. We only have one opportunity available. It should never be $29.99. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's an absolute monster as well, isn't it? It says 6 centimetres. That looks bigger than 6 centimetres to me. That looks bigger than 6 centimetres. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks bigger than 6 centimetres. Hang on. I don't even know how you measure this. 1, 2. That looks to me about 8 centimetres. 5 to 6 centimetres. Am I doing this one? No, because this is a bigger caraway, isn't it? And it comes with a stand. This one doesn't come with a stand. That's measuring 8 centimetres to me. We're solving all the problems today, aren't we? I tell you. We're solving all of the problems today. We have one opportunity available. So if you are loving that, £29.99 is your price today. If there's any other pieces you want to see or anything else you want to have a little chat about, please do get your messages in. You know how much I love a gossip. You know how much I love the gossip. Was anybody else, I would say brave enough, but it was silly, really, silly enough to stay up and watch that England-Mexico game, or was it just me? Something tells me it was just me, because I think you're all a little bit more sensible than that, right? I think you're probably a little bit more sensible than that. Other than Jamila, Jamila, if you were up anyway, did you just pop it on? Did you pop it on? I don't know what else is on telly at that time of night. Really? God, it was late though, wasn't it? It was incredibly late. Right, I'm going to leave that one with you. If there's any other requests, do get them in for me. Do get them in for me. I'm going to do the fire quartz next. Now, I only have 3 opportunities for this fire quartz. I know that fire quartz is actually a gemstone that is coveted by Mr. Dave Trough. And it's a gemstone that I hadn't actually really encountered before, fire quartz. I know it's a more considered piece, and I know the price of fire quartz. I know you can pay an absolute fortune for it. The rarest colour, isn't it? The rarest colour in nature is a red. And that's what we're seeing here. A beautiful fire quartz sphere. Now, I have only got 3 opportunities. I have 3 opportunities to own this. It was limited to begin with. We only ever had a limited number of these. We're down to 3. It has been seen on our sister channel, Gemporia, previously. I'm going to honour the price that they bring it to you at. Your price for this. Now, this is a more considered piece, but this is Brazilian fire quartz. $2.99, but of course that is available on split pay as well. £99 and 66 pence. We only have 3 opportunities. Now, they're going to be available if everything works, which, I'll be honest, you never quite know if everything's going to work. But if it all works, they should be available for the rest of the day. But if you want to just double make sure that you've confirmed it, just in case we have a little system error, which isn't unheard of, is it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Then get that checked out. Take advantage of that price at $2.99. Alternatively, £99 and 66 pence on split pay. This is a 60 by 60 millimetre Brazilian polished fire quartz. But look at those colours that you're seeing there. Look at those beautiful colours that you are seeing in this piece. Now, I do have an alternative. I do have an alternative that you might wish to go for. So this is your beautiful fire quartz. And then, if you want the same kind of thing, but a slightly different look, I've got your carnelian. I've got your beautiful... In fact, I've got those the wrong way. I have got those the wrong way because, look, these are them together. This one is your fire quartz. This is your carnelian. That is completely my bad. So this is your carnelian, but your price... $29.99. $29.99. I'll go back to the fire quartz just briefly, and then I'll pop the carnelian in. Completely my bad, that is. But, I mean, I don't want to... If you can get the carnelian for $29.99, if you're going for aesthetic... I'm not saying nothing else. I'm not saying nothing else. Let me pop the fire quartz back in so you can see this piece. Have a look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So this is the piece that you will get. And then your carnelian. There you go. There you go. Honestly. Honestly. Which ones are striking your interest? Which ones are you liking the look of? $29.99 for Madagascan carnelian. That is not half bad, is it? I'm going to leave those ones there. I will return to any of these pieces if you want to see them. My favourite is this lapis. I'll bring you that in a little while. We've got a pink tourmaline sphere. Pink tourmaline sphere. That's going to be awesome. Rainbow fluorite. A beautiful white quartz geode. This is something we haven't seen in a while. Amazonite. Have a look at that. Now, with your Amazonite, what you're going to see is a beautiful... You see that? Look at that moving across the Amazonite there. That beautiful kind of... It's a feldspar, isn't it? It is a feldspar, so it's a member of the feldspar family, and I am seeing that through and through with this beautiful piece of Amazonite. It's not found near the Amazon River, despite its name, Amazonite. It has been mistaken in the past for jade, but of course it's a beautiful gemstone in its own right. And I don't know why this is for price, but I'm going to do it. Who did this first time? It was me. Why did I do that? And how did I do that? £29.88. £29.88. For some reason there, we are limited in terms of availability. But isn't it glorious? Isn't it absolute? Look at that. That's the kind of thing I want to see with my Amazonite. It's nice to have a really large surface area with gemstones like this. And of course, a sphere, it's all surface area. The key to spheres is getting them home, holding them in your hand, having a little look around them. This is a really tactile size as well. 890 carats, but it's all about the size for me. This is a 50mm beautiful sphere. Now, it will come with a stand as well, so that's beautiful, but you can just move this around your hands. You can keep a hold of this as a little bit of a stress stone, if you like. Having something nice and weighty in your hand that is inherently cool to the touch as well is very, it's just very relaxing. It makes you feel good. This is going to do all of that and much more because it looks beautiful as well. If you talk about the myth and legend that is associated with this gemstone, it's actually said to calm one's emotions and to smooth nerves, to soothe your nerves. It will enhance creativity, and it's also believed to make married life happier. To make married life happier. Obviously, I cannot say that will happen. I can't say that that's true. I can't say that that is false. That is just something that is associated with this gemstone. If you are somebody that believes in the myths and legends that we have associated with gemstones through the generations, then this is one for you, right? This is absolutely one for you. We are limited. Limited, but it's all about that colour for me with this Amazonite. It's all about that beautiful duck egg almost greenish blue hue that you are seeing. Stunning. I think this is the way that I would be collecting gemstones. In spheres, in sizable ornamental pieces that I could just display in my home. Pick them up whenever you want to. Other than that, they're just going to look stunning, aren't they, as a part of a collection. On a shelf, on a windowsill, wherever. I'd love to know where you keep these pieces. If you've got any of our beautiful homeware pieces, any of our beautiful spheres, any of our beautiful display items, where are they in your home? Are they on display nice and proud, or are they in your kind of private stash room, if you like, that you can just go into at the end of a day or in the middle of a day when you just want to go and have a little bit of zen? Because our hobby is our zen, isn't it, more often than not? And I think that's something that's quite beautiful about collecting. If you can go somewhere and just chill. That's a beautiful thing. These spheres are going to be a gorgeous part of that collection, whatever one you happen to go for. If this is the one for you, we are down to the last 5. There are people popping these into baskets. Now, stock-wise, I don't have a great level of stock with any of these pieces, really. So if you're loving them, grab them. Oh my, I'm sorry, I just had the biggest sneezing fit of my life. I think it is the air conditioning. I was livid when I got into the building today. Somebody's been in here filming something. And I know that because all of my stuff was pushed to one side. Now that's fine. They turned the air conditioning off when they came to film, which, you know, again, that's fine because the air conditioning makes a bit of noise when it's on, as air conditioning does. Didn't turn it back on. So I got in here today, it was like an oven in this room. I thought, I didn't know what I thought. I thought I was going to, I couldn't go outside to cool down because it's even hotter out there. But I've turned the aircon on, I think, just dust and, so Apologies if I do any more sneezing. I'm going to leave that one there. Any other pieces you want to see, please do let me know. Now, this one is really cool. This one is really, really cool. In fact, it is the one that's furthest away from me, isn't it? This is a brand new one. This one is a UV reactive, isn't it? Check this piece out. I adore a volcano agate. Now, this is volcano agate, yes, but it's also a UV reactive volcano agate. Now, let me show you. This is it in my hand. This is it in my hand, but let me show you what that looks like. So, to do so, by the way, your price for this, $79.99. $79.99. I'm going to turn the studio lights off now. This is it with a torch on. This is the UV reactive agate with a torch. Beautiful, isn't it? But then, warm light, okay. UV, wait for it. You will see beautiful sections of, see that there? Greens. It goes green in shortwave, and then in long wave rather, and then in shortwave, it goes almost a tealish blue. How remarkable is that? If I take us up to spotlights, you see where the UV is shining, those little sections, those little moments almost of greens, blues. It's such a cool gemstone. You need to get it home and enjoy it, because when you do, you see that little vein up there, that little section there, how it goes blue. Everyone is going to be completely unique, completely individual. It's just a really, really cool gemstone. I mean, even just as is, it's really, really awesome to look at. But when you throw in that point of interest with the UV reaction that occurs in a 1,750 carat piece, you have got yourself a very good time. A very, very good time, I would say. We are, again, we're down to 5. We only have 5 opportunities available. No more, no less. So if you are loving this, today is your day. Today is your day to strike and secure yours. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. Do you have any UV reactive volcano agate at home? I'd love to know. I want to know more about your personal stash of gemstones. Because it does interest me. It does interest me. The things that you go for, the things that tickle your fancy, quite frankly, in the gemstone world. Let me know. Let's have a bit of a gossip today. That's what I'm in the... You can tell I'm in the mood just to goss, can't you? I really, really am. Some days I'm in the mood to come in and right, business. Today, I just want to have a natter. I just want to have a natter. I've spent the whole day just sat, too hot, looking forward to coming in with my beautiful aircon units and my beautiful friends at home, just to have a lovely conversation with all of you. So, let's get that conversation flowing. Let me know, what's the most exciting thing that has happened to you so far this week? Or what are you most looking forward to this week? What are you most looking forward to this week? What am I most looking forward to this week? I've got to. I've agreed to go and watch the next England game with some friends of mine, and I want to go out into a city centre and watch it, and at 10 o'clock at night, I can't be bothered. But I've said I'll go, so I'm going to go. But I really just would rather sit at home and watch it. And have people come round, lovely. But 10 o'clock, and then I'll be driving home. I don't drink anyway. So going out, So that is something that I mean, I am looking forward to it. I am. It's happened now since I've got to an age. Look at that green section there. You seeing that? Are you seeing that? That green flash up there as the UV hits it. You're gonna have to get this home and just love it because it is such an amazing gemstone. I'm going to leave that there. Let's do the peach moonstone next. Now, this peach moonstone, this is very, very special because it's never been seen on Gemcollector before. And let me tell you, the price is ridiculous. The price of this peach moonstone is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, have a look at it first. Have a look at this beautiful peach moonstone. Oh, we got to adjust that camera. How amazing is that? How incredible is that? You're not going to believe the price, honestly. Oh, yes. This is it. I don't know if it's my favourite of the hour. It's hard to pick a favourite, isn't it? I've got maybe 3 favourites, maybe 4. This is one of them, I think. This is one of them. The colour, it's subtle, it's beautiful, but that gorgeous optical effect that you are getting, that beautiful shimmer that you're seeing, it is similar to the moon, isn't it? And that is why it gets its name, Moonstone. But this, peach moonstone, a 4.5 to 5 centimetre, 605 carat moonstone. You're not going to believe the price of this, because if I told you we were going to match the previous low, that would be 1988, wouldn't it? Which is a strange price. I don't know why it was 1988, but 1988 has been the lowest price that we've gone to so far. £19.88. Now let me pop it on its beautiful stand so you can see, even without me wiggling it around, you can see that beautiful shimmer. You're not going to pay 1988 today. You're not going to pay £19.88. This is, I don't understand how we're doing this, for 605.5 carats. I love the 0.5 there, I don't know why. You've got 605.5 carats of moonstone. I don't understand how the price is this. It shouldn't be anywhere near this price. But we're doing it. We're doing it. A brand new stone here at Gemcollector, £14.99. £14.99 gets you this beautiful moonstone. I love that cut bead. I mean, it's the biggest bead I've ever seen, quite frankly. It is the biggest bead I've ever seen. £14.99 for you today to get this beautiful piece home. Now, we are limited. We are limited. For the price, I think that's phenomenal. Each one, of course, is going to be completely unique, completely individual to you. But every single one of them is going to have that beautiful peach tone running through it, but then that glorious, glorious shimmer. So now you can get your Amazonite at 1988 and a beautiful moonstone for £14.99. Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. Moonstone was used by the Romans, of course, as well, in jewellery in around 100 AD. Around 100 AD, it was set into jewellery by the Romans. It's a gemstone that has been admired for centuries. And you can see why. I think gemstones with these, I'm going to say magical effects, because they are really magical, aren't they, in essence? Gemstones with these magical effects really do spark the interest of even people that aren't gemstone enthusiasts. Everybody loves a moonstone, right? When you can get a moonstone of this size, again, when you get it home, you just roll it between your hands, and suddenly you just get a section of magic, because that is exactly what it is. £14.99. That's my favourite section. You seeing a bit of blue through there? A little bit of blue there. So it's not just a white shimmer. You're getting blues come through as well. At 14, I mean, I know I keep saying £14.99, but it makes absolutely 0 sense. It makes absolutely 0 sense. Let me know if you want to see anything. Let me know if you've been very quiet today. I've got to say, not very chatty. You know, that's not what I signed up for today. I want to gossip. I want to gossip. We can talk about anything. We can talk about anything. I'm here for fun. Do you want to see this rainbow fluorite sphere? Do I have the rainbow fluorite sphere? It's not this, is it? No, this is for labradorite. Where's my rainbow fluorite sphere? I don't think it's been sent. Hang on. Can't be that. Is it this? It is. No, the web image does this absolutely no justice. Absolutely no justice. Have a look at the web image of this first. Have a look at the web image. Again, I don't think this has never been seen on Gemcollector either. But the web image, okay, that looks all right. That looks quite nice, right? Have a look at this. Have a look at this. That is awesome. Your price, I'm going straight down. I'm going straight down. I've got to get a bit of UV on this. $29.99. $29.99 for your beautiful, oh yeah, look at that, rainbow fluorite. A 4.5 by 5 centimetre rainbow fluorite. I absolutely love that. Let's get the UV behind it. Oh yeah. Such a cool gemstone. Such a cool gemstone. It will fluoresce, of course. That is what it's all about. Collector and Sorry wants to see number 4. Which one's number 4? Oh, that's this. That's this Collector and Sorry at $29.99. I don't have them in front of little boxes with me. I don't have them in oh, get a bit of warm light on that. Look at that. Looks like it's lit up from within, doesn't it? A brand new opportunity for us here at Gemcollector for your 758 carats of rainbow fluorite. I adore that stone. It's so cool, isn't it? All of the different colours you're going to see. The greens, the violets, the deep purples. But again, just getting a bit of warm light, you start to see there's a whole world. I'm looking down on it, and there's a whole kind of world. This is the section that I'm looking at. You see there's a whole galaxy within that gemstone almost. This is the thing with your gemstone spheres. You're going to see so much character in every single one of them. That is what I love about spheres. That's why I love collecting gemstones in this manner, because not only are they very, very tactile, you can get them home, you can give them a little look through, you can run them between your fingers, hold them in the palm of your hand, feel the natural coolness that emits from every single one of these spheres. But also, it gives you an opportunity to see so much of the gemstone. Every single section of this beautiful gemstone is just going to perform for you. It's going to perform for you in the most remarkable way. And it's yours for $29.99. Brand new opportunity here at Gemcollector. They have never been seen on Gemcollector before. So grab it, grab it, grab it. That has been requested. Again, we're limited. We're limited. I've got a lot in baskets. I'm going to leave that there because I've got some brand new ones. This is brand new. I've got 3 more brand new ones. Then I can revisit any that you want to see. In fact, 4 brand new ones. Gosh, we've got to get a bit of a wiggle on, haven't we? Let's do the black agate. Let's do the black agate. That is here. This is beautiful. Now, I wonder. I don't know this because I haven't tested it yet. But I wonder if... Let's just dim the studio lights. Turn them all the way off. Oh, look at that under UV. Look at that right there. That's long wave UV. So you got your white light. Oh, that looks pretty cool, right? Warm light, really cool as well. Shortwave UV. If that goes green, oh my word. Look at that. It goes green. It goes green under shortwave UV light. Let's just combine that with some spotlights so we're not losing it completely. How amazing is that? Again, if you get it home, because I'm blocking out the majority of what you can see there with the torch handle. That's really cool. Your price, this is brand new as well. Brand new to us at Gemcollector. For 844 carats of black agate, $29.99. $29.99 for you today. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Is this running out of battery? Is that what's going on? Oh, no, it's 93% charged. 93% charged. $29.99. Brand new to us today at Gemcollector. It's glorious, isn't it? I love all of them. I don't know how you're picking. I don't know how you're picking. So far, that fluorite has been the most popular. Closely followed, actually, by the peach moonstone. Closely followed by the peach moonstone. But these are popping into baskets now. These are hopping into baskets. So if you are loving them, if you're loving any of these pieces, grab them, grab them, grab them at £29.99 today. Anything else you want to see, please do let me know. Please do let me know. This is almost neck and neck with the fluorite now. This is almost neck and neck with the fluorite. But do you know what I've just seen go into a lot of baskets? This. Now this is awesome. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. First and foremost, look at the gemstone. And then I've got something arguably just as cool to show you. Arguably. So this is your beautiful lapis lazuli. This is the price. This is the price. It actually launched over on Gemporia at $99.99. The price here, $79.99. It's on split pay. This is the most remarkable piece we have in the hour, in my opinion. Because of the fact that it's on split pay. Because of that beautiful lapis blue. But also, because with this piece, you're not going to get this stand. You're going to get this one. How cool is that? Look at that as a display object. How awesome is that? Split pay currently £39.99. £39.99 on split pay. $79.99. But we're going again. We are going again. Launched on our sister channel at $99.99. We are at half of that. $49.99. Your split pay now makes this $24.99. For that and that alone, of the pieces so far, it's this I'm coming in for. And then, I love the fluorite. I love the Amazonite. I love the pieces that we get to show you. I love the agate. I love the agate. I mean, this is the thing. How do you choose? How do you choose? I don't know how you choose. I don't know how you choose. But this one, for me, with that beautiful octopus. Gary sent a request in for number 14. I'll show you number 14, Gary. I'm just going to do our new spheres, and then number 14 will be the first one I show you, my friend, because I think number 14 is the labradorite aura. So I will make sure I get that in, Gary. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Now, if you're loving that, $24.99 on split pay. We are in single figures. We are limited across the board. Pop that piece. I would say, if you've come through for any of these pieces, and you've already secured your 1p&p for the day, for an extra, I'm just going to pop this in, but for an extra £15, you can grab this. For an extra £15, because your P&P is already paid for. So for £15, for $14.99, you can add this beautiful, beautiful moonstone. That's not a bad addition, is it, for £15? £15 extra gets you this beautiful moonstone. Just in case you haven't seen that yet, I thought I'd show it you. Now, I'm going to leave that lapis there just because I'm slowly but surely running out of time. I can't believe we've got this. How is that price? Right, I thought this would be... I mean, you've seen the price of the fire quartz, right? You've seen the price of the fire quartz. Now, I'm not saying that that's too costly. I'm not. But you've seen the price of it. I thought this would be $249, $199. Sincerely, that's where I thought this would be going. This has never been seen on Gemcollector before, ever. Everyone is going to be slightly unique. So this one I would say is a little bit brighter. One of the web image, a little bit darker, a little bit more mysterious. Let's have a look at the amazing price that we can do for your pink tourmaline. Your pink tourmaline. 1,450 carats of pink tourmaline. But look, it comes with a stand as well, but look at this beautiful sphere, and look at what we do to the price. I sincerely didn't think this would be anywhere below $99.99, at the absolute lowest. Look at it. $49.99. $49.99 for pink tourmaline that you can have on display all year round. That's I don't have the words. That is shocking. And by that I mean I am shocked that it is that price. I thought $149, $99.99 maybe. $79.99 would have been like $49.99 for tourmaline. Ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Now, needless to say, we are limited. Limited. Now, I wonder. Now, I don't know this. I don't know this. So I'm not gonna... Does that look copper bearing to you? With a bit of warm light? Is that reactive? I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question because I know that the pink tourmaline that we've brought you recently has been copper bearing. Say what you see, right? Best of luck. Limited. Now, we've got 10 minutes. Honestly, I was thinking at one point, we've got loads of time. We've got loads of time. All of a sudden, time is getting away from us. Now, this is the one that I've been most excited to show you. This is the one, out of all of them, that I have been most excited for you to see. This is completely different. This is a completely different take on the sphere. And I think you're going to absolutely... Oh, just pressed the completely wrong button. I think you're going to absolutely love it. I think you're going to absolutely adore this. Now I'm going to slowly tilt that up because look at this beautiful quartz. How unique is that? It's like a piece of the moon, isn't it? It's like a piece of the moon, but I'm just going to hold it because see within, you can see that beautiful kind of druzy cave there. You see all the way through this. It's like a meteor, isn't it? But cut into that beautiful quartz form. You do get a bit of druzy glitter on the surface as well. You can kind of see that as I wiggle it around. But how cool is this? How cool is this piece? This is a collector's item and then some. Never been seen before here at Gemcollector. Your price is $29.99. $29.99 to grab your piece of beautiful white quartz. It comes with a glass stand. So you can have that displayed however you want. Whatever side you think the feature side is, you can have it displaying proudly on your shelf. To see quartz like this, Moroccan quartz, so this is from Morocco, 600 carats. But isn't it one of the most individual and unique pieces you have ever seen? For me, it absolutely is. I think it's glorious. I think it's absolutely glorious. Which one has caught your attention so far? Which one are you absolutely loving? Do you know, it's neck and neck between three. The lapis, the black agate, and the peach moonstone. Neck and neck. A three-way tie. That's an exciting start to the day, isn't it? That is an exciting start to the day, I tell you. I've got one more sphere to show you, however. I've got one more sphere to show you, and then Gary in Caerphilly wants to see number 14. So, this is actually kind of similar to Gary's request, because this is same stone, but in a beautiful sphere. So this is your aura labradorite in a beautiful, beautiful sphere. I mean, look at the colours that it's casting onto its beautiful stand there. 2,000 carats of aura labradorite. Your price for this, to get the sphere, is $49.99. But then I'll show you the tower. I've got a couple of towers, 3 towers actually, but I popped into the show as well, just to give you something else to wet your whistle, quite frankly. So this is your sphere at $49.99. Now let's do our large tower. We've only got 3. We have got 3 opportunities for the large tower. So if you're loving that, I mean, this is so cool. This is so cool. I've got to give you a bit of a different camera. Camera control, camera 2 control. It's the only problem with these shows. I love them, but the cameras don't. Have a look at this. Oh. Now, I will be completely honest with you. The first time I saw this, it was in my schedule. I thought, why on earth would anybody want to take labradorite and do that to it? Why would they? Why would anybody take a beautiful labradorite and coat it? Do you know what? I could not be more wrong. Because actually, that coating, it doesn't take away from the beauty of this tower. It enhances it. Because what you get is, and you can see it best on this side, I think, you see that beautiful section there of labradorescent, and then the rainbow effect cascades over it, and what you get is a lightning storm, and then you get the cosmos as well. You get so many beautiful optical effects throughout this absolute monstrous 6,000. I mean, it's hard for me to hold it out like that. You know you've got something substantial in your hands. 6,000 carats of Madagascan aura labradorite. Your price for this, for the last 3, we only have 3 of them, it's $99.99. $99.99. But look at what you're getting. Look at what you are getting there. It's glorious, isn't it? Absolutely glorious. Free opportunities available. So if you love it, grab it. That's your labradorite. I've got two more. I've got two more towers to look at. The first one is this one, the Volcano Agate. Again, it's $99.99. Oh, hit my monitor there. Hit my monitor there. So here is your piece. Here is your piece. I'm going to take us down to spotlights and get a bit of UV on the subject. See that section there? How it lights up green. In fact, if I turn our lights off, see it? Lights up green. And then if I go to down there, you see that section down there? Greens and then blues. Vibrant blues as you get a bit of UV light on the subject. It's beautiful. It's $99.99 for you today to grab a 22 centimetre 2,500 carata. That is a beast. And then we've got one more little tower. Then I'm going to revisit our most popular spheres. Our most popular spheres. This is a chrysocolla point. Come on, you. Come on, you, slow camera. Have a look at this. There you go. Chrysocolla point. $49.99. $49.99 for you today to grab this piece and get it into your collection. Best of luck. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Now, the most popular. Oh, this has just taken the lead. This has just taken the lead. I think it would be my favourite. I think it's probably my favourite. I mean, how can you have a favourite? But if you twisted my arm for $49.99 and it's on a two-way split pay, $24.99, I think this is the one that's taking the throne for me. Now, once you've got this piece, of course, you could have a rotating little system because you could pop that sphere in there as well. You could pop, I mean, if you wanted to, you could pop that absolute monster of a sphere in there. Do you see what I mean? You could rotate your spheres around that stand. Even that. That is pretty cool, because that looks like a piece of coral that the octopus is lifting majestically into the sky. And I love that. But this is how it comes. Octopus, octopi, some of the most incredible creatures in the world. They're aliens, aren't they? They're technically aliens, because they just shouldn't exist. Have you ever seen, it's a beautiful documentary, it's called My Octopus Teacher. It's on, other streaming platforms are available, such as Disney Plus or Prime Video, but this one's on Netflix. My Octopus Teacher, it's a fantastic watch if you get the opportunity. One of the most relaxing shows I've ever seen, and it really is beautiful. It really is beautiful. As is this lapis lazuli sphere. That's available just behind it in terms of, and I'm going to pop it in my octopus stand. I'm going to pop it in my octopus stand. Now, you will get a glass stand with this. You won't get your octopus, but if you've come through for the lapis, grab that, $29.99. And then, as a cheeky, add it to your order. Hey! You should always look at your spheres when you're taking things off the spheres, rather than looking at your computer, rather than just doing that. As a cheeky add it to your order, why not go for this beautiful moonstone at $14.99? I'm going to leave those with you because we're out of time. Now, technically, they should still be available for, well, they should be available all day. They should be available all day. But who knows with our system. So get them checked out. I can revisit any of them if you want me to during the day. And congratulations. Congratulations, Octopus. Very, very popular. You love to see it. Right, it's time for a break now. After a break, you're not going to believe this. Chrome dioxide, brand new. But there's more. Don't you go anywhere. I will see you straight after this.
So, KK, tell me about this new pocket you've just discovered.
Yeah, this is, we follow exactly like I said. We find the albite and the garnet and the black tourmaline. And then inside of those pockets, there is some crystals. We never know what it is, if it is going to be pink, red, whatever it is. And
it's a bit like going to a casino, isn't it?
yeah, for sure it is. You never know.
Yeah. And earlier on you were saying quite often you'll drill through, and then if the drill goes straight through, you know you're into a big pocket.
Yeah, this is what we hope. Usually when we draw, and when you draw, when one goes zip, you take it out, it's nothing. And then you make another draw. So the air comes, so the water goes zip. So you find a pocket. You never know what's going to be inside. Yeah. But if you put it like this and you get some tourmaline in your hand, it is some tourmaline there. Wow. But we don't know what kind and how many kilos, how clean. It is another, your heart beats like this, you know. You have to open and see if you find really something. And we're very happy with this mine. We've been fine here lately, quantity.
Excellent.
Really interesting, right? We've been talking about the lack of blue zircon in the marketplace, right? And how one company has bought the global supply of it. So now we can have a look here. Just come have a look here, Abs, right? We've got natural yellow diamonds. We've got natural white diamonds here, right? We've got some of the most beautiful diamonds you can find. Millions and millions of dollars worth here. Incredible tanzanites, indicolite tourmalines, blue sapphires. However, there is one right here. This is the one piece. They have it here. It's absolutely and utterly stunning, okay? And you can see here, Abby, the price point that's linked alongside this. Yeah, okay? So we understand exactly what's going on with zircon. We told you it was coming. And the rarity is defined by a booth like this that has every gem you could possibly want. They have one right here.
At Gemcollector, we want to make your life as straightforward as possible. That's why you can enjoy a 30-day money-back guarantee, just one P&P charge, no matter how many times you order in a day, and a free telephone number for hassle-free shopping. Gem buying made simple.
The gem of love. Ruby is a red member of the corundum family and is often given as a gift to show the strength of one's relationship. Its rich, vivid red colours are due to the presence of chromium, and its almost identical twin sister, the sapphire, is similar in all but colour. Ruby shows pleochroism, which means that the colour varies when viewing the gemstone in different directions, and many can appear incredibly bright when exposed to the sun. For an incredible selection of rubies from all over the globe, stay tuned to us.
There's no doubt about it, for people who are individual, people who don't follow the crowd, there's no better gemstone to own than the beautiful emerald. Every single one is unique. Every single one will have a certain amount of inclusions running in different directions, little patterns in there, what we've called for a long time the Jardin of the emerald, or Mother Nature's fingerprints. And it is a gemstone for those people who want to be truly individual.
So I managed to find some white zircon here. As you can see, this is incredible. Some of the biggest sizes they have are 8x6. I'm just chilling with these two gentlemen here. This is currently what they are holding. As you can see, they are all around 1 carat stones. And this is the first time in the whole booth I've seen this. As you can see, they have a whole plethora of beautiful different gemstones, aquamarines out there. But this right now in the market here at Tucson is probably around $900 a carat, which is just ludicrous for this pricing. But as we know with blue zircons, and we know what's going on with the market right now, you know, if you want quality, then, you know, you've got to be able to buy it. I'm at one of the biggest and best booths here at Tucson. But the most important thing is that we understand that, first of all, the size they have to offer around 1 carat stones, 8x6s, as you can see here. And the pricing is just ludicrous, but that's something we completely expected. If you're looking to get yourself white zircon, this gemstone has really upgraded itself in the marketplace in the last year, and they're now asking prices that are literally, you know, 3 or 4 times the price they were 2 years ago. So this is a really amazing time to be able to acquire this incredible gem.
So as we drive, as we carve through the mountainside, it's impossible not to stop and drink in this incredible view. You can see this glacial river that follows from the mountain, which is where the mine is situated, the incredible Nilamani mine. And we're told that we're going to be bathing in this because we're going to be camping out at the mine, which is incredible. But even better than that is the fact that you guys that are tuning in are the first foreigners to be able to see this side of the country, to be able to be taken to the mine. Up until now, it's only been a close guarded secret that some of the Indian gem traders have been out to. So guys, this is it. This is where your Nilamani is from, right up there at the top of the world.
Here with John Dunstan, who's one of the best and longest running miners here in Coober Pedy. And
welcome back, everybody, to Gemcollector. Now, if you are somebody that likes your loose stones faceted to be set into jewellery, whatever reason, if you're not somebody that's into your homewares and you're more into your loose gemstones, then the show begins now for you, quite frankly. Welcome, everybody, to your chrome diopside. Well, it's not just chrome diopside. This is kind of a verdant special, if you like. So we've got some chrome diopside, brand new. We've got some peridot, we've got some mandarare apatite, some moldavite, a little bit of emerald, a little bit of malachite in there, a zavarite garnet. I'll put a hyalite opal in here as well because I'm cheeky like that, and if there's a loophole, you know I'm going straight through it. We've got a whole host of beautiful green gemstones in this hour, some preonite as well, some skarn, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But the big news here is that we have got chrome diopside. Chrome diopside available today for you. Brand new, never been seen before. We have got 4 stones from 44 points down to 26 points. And they are absolutely glorious. So, what is a chrome diopside? Now, I'm sure you won't need me to tell you what a chrome diopside is, but it's worth reminding, for me, if anything, it's worth reminding myself, because it's got to be about 6 years since I've seen a chrome diopside, because I've never seen chrome diopside here at Gemcollector in my time here, and previously, when I was over at our sister channel of Jewelry Maker, the supply was limited. If we had any, then we were doing very, very well, quite frankly. It wasn't something that we saw every single day. Back on Jewelry Maker, when I was over there five or so years ago. So chrome diopside, from the first flash of brilliant green, chrome diopside is a gorgeous green gemstone that has quite the story of where it comes from, what it's all about, and it's extreme in every imaginable way. The most noticeable trait is its rich green colour, which makes it stand out from its gemstone species, diopside. So colour. It's the standard shade of green because of chromium. Now that's an element that gives gemstones like chrome diopside their rich colour. Very few green materials are coloured by chromium. It can cause intense, brilliant and breathtaking colour. Think of the finest red rubies, the most stunning green emeralds and spinel that can stand out in many brilliant colours. Now, also, chrome diopside is found naturally with eye-visible inclusions when we talk about clarity. We talk about the rarity and the mining. The isolation and temperatures are only a part of the extreme story that is chrome diopside. It sits on a layer of permafrost that's 1,600 feet deep, which never thaws. The permafrost begins about 160 feet below the surface of the Earth, and once miners have extracted the usable chrome diopside from the Earth, it must travel to the cutting centre. These rough gemstones must travel approximately 2,500 miles, starting from the chrome diopside deposit, which is then cut across the frozen tundra of Siberia and then move through the edge of Mongolia and down to the gemstone cutters in China. The intense journey of chrome diopside continues with the stone cutters. Chrome diopside is extremely difficult to cut. About 90% of the total carat weight will be lost in cutting, and that's due to several factors. only a small percentage of mined rough is gem quality. Most chrome dioxide rough is too fractured and included to facet. I mean, if we go back, you can see that there. That is a beautiful, beautiful rough chrome dioxide. But you can see in this next piece, you're not going to get a lot of gem quality material out of that piece of rough. So we go back to the second point. Chrome dioxide has two cleavage planes, which means it splits easily along those planes. Because of this, a cutter can make one wrong move and ruin an entire stone. Finally, chrome dioxide colour darkens as stones increase in size. To get the best colour in the best sizes, a cutter must be experienced and highly skilled. This is what I find really cool. The kimberlite pipes. Now, we talk about the kimberlite pipes when we talk about peridot, because peridot forms in the mantle of Earth, and then it will shoot essentially up through the kimberlite pipes to the surface of the Earth. So it forms in the mantle, moves up through the kimberlite pipes, which you can see there. It says diamond laden, because diamonds also will make their way to the surface of the Earth up through those kimberlite pipes before they're found on the Earth's surface. And I find that pretty cool, because you think of the green of a peridot, the green of a chrome dioxide, two very similar things, right? Two very similar things. Then we talk about the National Gem Collection that has several chrome dioxide gems from Russia, ranging in size from 2.83 to 3.05 carats. So if a 2.83 carat dioxide makes its way into a museum, you can see that it's very, very rare to get sizable pieces. Now, we have 4 opportunities today. I'm going to start with the largest piece that we have in number 2. What I want you to look at is the colour of, oh my goodness, as soon as I got that on the Lazy Susan, I know we're in for a good time. Check this out. Check this chrome dioxide out. Now, your price is going to be remarkable. Your price is going to be absolutely remarkable. This is Russian material. This is Russian material. Now, every year, this is getting harder and harder and harder and harder to source. And in fact, earlier today, I was doing a little bit of research into chrome dioxide because it's so new to me. Well, it's not new to me, but I haven't seen a chrome dioxide. I haven't had to think about chrome dioxide in, I could say, about 6 years. So whenever I know I've got a gemstone coming back to me, first thing I'll do now is see what's going on. See if there's anything significant that we need to know about. This is the article that I found. Chrome dioxide prices surged by up to 35% after major mine closures disrupted global supply in 2023. Now, this is an article, first article that came up when I searched chrome dioxide news. Chrome dioxide market close scenario become a pivotal put your teeth in, Ben, goodness, a pivotal topic within gemstone and mineral markets worldwide, especially as the industry approaches 2026. Market trends, ongoing closures, environmental demands, and a rising appreciation for vivid green gems, primarily mined in the rich, ultramafic and metamorphic regions, oh my goodness, of Siberia, Kazakhstan, and Africa, set the tone for the years ahead. Of all the chrome dioxide mines, it's the Star dioxide mine that stands out as one of the most prominent sites, with its closure causing significant ripples across global supply chains, market dynamics, and environmental policy adaptation within the mining industry. The chrome dioxide gemstone, known for its vivid green colour and remarkable clarity, has garnered increasing attention among collectors and jewellers over the last few decades. However, recent developments, particularly the status change of the Star dioxide mine and ongoing closures in other regions, prompt us to reassess resource sustainability, the true significance of these mineral deposits, and the evolving socio-economic landscape that surrounds them. Only 1% of global dioxide mining sites produce gem-quality stones after recent environmental regulations tightened. That's pretty significant. If only 1% of global dioxide mining sites are producing gem quality stones, I would argue that this is a gem quality stone. Let's have a little look. I would certainly say so, wouldn't you? I would certainly say so, looking at that. Look at the colour, look at the clarity. Everything you could want in a chrome dioxide. Then what we've got on our hands is actually extremely difficult to source at the moment. And we've got it brand new, available today. By the way, the price that you're seeing on screen, £74. No. Let's show you what you're not going to pay. Let's show you what you are not going to pay. You're not going to pay this price. You are not going to pay this price. $49.99. You are not going to pay $49.99. Now remember, this is Russian material. This is Russian material. Now, if we have a look at this, this is the kind of prices, what's happening with chrome dioxide at the moment. So if you look at the market price, gem quality per carat, you can see on the observed theme and change trend, price surge of 30 to 35% for top stones due to restricted supply. For supply levels, global output has nearly halved. The environmental impact, that's been a positive trend because closures drive environmental accountability. And in terms of star dioxide production, there's no official output. Premium value for existing stones. So what are we going to do with the price? What are we going to do? Now, we are incredibly limited in terms of availability. I don't know if and when we're going to be able to source any more Russian chrome dioxide. This is just shy of a half carat piece. Shall we just go straight to it? Shall we just get straight to it? A price that I think is going to shock you, and a price that I think is going to amaze you and bedazzle you, because I've waffled on for long enough about chrome dioxide. You can tell when I'm excited to bring you something because I can't quite shut up about it. How's that? How is that? $19.99 for oh, here you come. Here you come. I mean, we already had half of my stock in baskets. That went on screen. I had a look and it just went boo, 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 boo. We now have too many in baskets. Too many people in baskets. I told you we were going to do an absolutely remarkable price for you today. £19.99 to get a 7.5 by 4 millimetre beautiful, natural chrome dioxide home to you today. When was the last time you saw chrome dioxide here? When was the last time we saw chrome dioxide on screen at Gemcollector? I haven't seen chrome dioxide in all my time at Gemcollector. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Now, this is a natural gemstone. They are flying out. They are absolutely flying out. $19.99 gets this piece home for you today. Now, we talked about mine closures recently, which I didn't even know was happening. But the state of mining in general for Russian dioxide, it does not happen very often. You can't get to the mine very often. And don't just take my word for it. Have a look at this.
One question that all the customers that love this gemstone want to ask Dimitri is how many months a year does he mine? Because there's so many different rumours on the internet.
5 months.
Yeah. So on a good year, 5 months, and then is it dependent on when the snow comes and the snow leaves?
Yes, the winter time, everything on the snow.
Yeah.
Yes, and they start only when the snow is melted, and from end of May till September.
Okay. When I was at the chrome dioxide mine last year, Dimitri, the mine owner, explained that no longer can he mine without going underground. And he intended to do that this year. The problem is, earlier in the year, when the snow receded, he went on the track. It's a 30-mile track from the village to the mine. He said it's impossible to get heavy machinery to the mining site. So this season, he spent the whole season shoring up the road. The snow has now arrived, so no mining this year. Hopefully next year the snow goes, the track is still in good condition, he'll get the lorries in, he'll go underground, he'll do proper underground mining. But for now, just get what you can in terms of chrome dioxide. What you're seeing on television over the coming weeks is from Dimitri's stock over the last 3 or 4 years. But when it's gone, it's gone. And what a shame it would be to miss out on an incredible gemstone.
So you can mine 5 months per year on a good year. On a bad year, as you've just seen there, no mining. And now we're seeing mine closures as well. It's making it a very, very tedious job to get hold of Russian chrome dioxide. That is what we have here for you today. This is the largest piece of the hour. Yours for £19.99. If there's any other pieces in this hour that you want to see, please do let me know. It'll be my pleasure to show you any and all of the pieces. I'm going to start, obviously, with the chrome dioxide, but then we can move our way through any of the other pieces that you're liking the look of. We've got about half an hour remaining, so the world is yours, quite frankly. $19.99 for that. I'm going to leave that one with you and bring in another beautiful piece of chrome dioxide. Now, all of these are now sitting in people's baskets. I've got a 42-pointer now. 42 points here in number 4. Now, the bad news with this, I've got one. I have got one. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Look at the colour of it. Shall I show you why it's going to sell out? Watch this. Watch this. You know when Kieran asked me the other day, where are you getting these prices from? And I said, thin air. That pretty much sums this up. $12.99. $12.99. I have one. I have one. You've just heard from Steve. Now, I don't know what year that was actually filmed, that there was no mining taking place that year. You've seen that mines are closing. This one has gone at $12.99. That does not shock me in the slightest. I need to give this a little... There we go. Bit of dust on there. Do you know what I'm going to do, then? Do you know what I'm going to do? Number 2, because people missed out on that. $19.99 is your price all day long. How's this? How's this? I've still got a few available. I say a few. We're limited. We're in low single figures, but if you missed out on that other piece, $14.99. How's £14.99? To grab this beautiful, natural Russian dioxide, £14.99 for you today. Look at the colour of it. This is the largest piece that we have available. The largest piece that we have available. I've got too many in baskets. Don't think that you've missed out just by default because there's too many in baskets. I've got 4 opportunities left, and I've currently got 9 in baskets. I've currently got 9 in baskets. But there's still opportunities. There's still opportunities. At £14.99, best of luck to you. I've got 2 more pieces to show you. That's how limited. That's how limited this is. And who knows if and when we'll be able to get any more beautiful chrome dioxide. I've got to say, the clarity, the colour, everything that you want to see is ever present right here, isn't it? Best of luck to you. I'm going to leave that one with you for now. I will return to it at the end of the hour if there's any left. If there's any left, I will return to it. I just need to take a little stopgap because number 9 has just sold out, this beautiful kyanite. So I'm just going to show you this. I mean, this is stunning, this kyanite. The price of this, it's ridiculous. It's £4.99. It's $4.99. We only had one. It's gone. It's gone at $4.99. That isn't added to your order price if ever I saw one. Already sold out, so there's no time for anybody to come through. But I just thought it's nicer to just know what you're paying for something, isn't it? Let's do the 33 carat. 33 pointer. 33 pointer. If I had 33 carats of chrome dioxide, you wouldn't see me again. It would be in the boot of my car and I'd be off. Let me tell you. I wouldn't, of course. But can you imagine? I mean, this is sizable. This is a 7.75 by 3.75 Marquise. First discovered in the early 1800s. Look at the colour there. This is remarkable. Do you know what? I'm going to match for price. I'm going to match the price. $14.99. $14.99. The depth of colour here. Oh, verdant is the word, isn't it? For this stone right here, at £14.99. So this one's 7.75 by 3.75. I'd say up to 43 points here. Okay, so what's the size of number 4 then? What's the size of number 4? That one was 7 by 4. Number 2, 7.5 by 4. And number 1, 7.45 by 3.75. So all of them are relatively similar in terms of their size. Do you know what? This one, I'm going to go to $12.99. I'm going to go to $12.99. Again, completely natural. Again, that beautiful, scintillating green colour at £12.99. £12.99 secures this piece for you. This beautiful chrome dioxide. The colour is remarkable, is it not? That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. It's about getting it from this location while we still can, quite frankly, and having that beautiful saturation of colour with that beautiful clarity as well. So, if you're loving it, take advantage and make the most of that opportunity. Best of luck to you. I've got one more piece to show you. And then we've got some other beautiful green gemstones. So I'm going to leave that one there. I'll leave that one there in number 3. And then number 1. Number 1, right. This is one to add to your order. And then, time to get your requests in. If there's any other pieces that you want to see, now is... Oh, my word. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Do you know what? I'm going straight down. I love that one. Watch this. £9.99. £9.99. If that's not a bargain, I don't know what is. £10. Oh, we pinged it. But isn't it giving? It's giving Zavorite Garnet vibes through and through. We are, again, limited in terms of availability. So if you've ever wanted a piece of natural chrome dioxide from this location, this is arguably going to be your most affordable way to do it. Look at the colour. I know I've obsessed over this colour during the hour, but it really is worth obsessing over, isn't it? It really, really is. I am in low single figures. Again, I've got lots and lots in baskets. It has been half an hour of basketeers, quite frankly. Now it's time to grab your piece. If there's any piece that you are absolutely loving, you've seen the prices of all of them now. And they are rock bottom prices, let me tell you. I would say, can you imagine an emerald of this colour? Imagine how much you would be paying for an emerald of this colour. This is a chrome dioxide. This is arguably more collectible than some emeralds. I would say it could be. And in fact, chrome dioxide as a gemstone, it does belong alongside emeralds in fine jewellery. There's articles here about the great potential of diopside in the Chinese market. Gem quality, chrome diopside, mined primarily in eastern Siberia, and many Chinese stonecutters travel to those mines to buy diopside rough. And we're talking about Mr. Wu here. And he went to the mine in 2014, bought pieces of rough from that location to the 2015 Tucson Gems Show. He described the harsh weather and terrain conditions in the mining area that shortened the mining season to only the summer months, leading to limited supply and steadily increasing prices. Now, this is what we've already talked about, isn't it? We've been talking about this during the course of the hour, but this is just another take of it. I talk about the faceting, how it's very difficult to cut. Only more experienced gem cutters can handle it. The weight yield is generally low. We've talked about all of this. But then look at all of those beautiful pieces. He was marketing the faceted diopside at the 2015 Tucson show. And the company's owner, Mr. Wu, passionately expressed confidence in the potential of diopside jewelry in China. According to him, increasing quantities of faceted stones have been ordered by domestic jewelry brands in the past 2 years, but the finished diopside jewelry has not yet appeared on the market. Industry professionals feel that this is because the jewelers are stockpiling goods for the right moment, and that time will be soon. Industry media portray diopside as the coloured stone rising star in China. Some even bravely predict this stone has the potential to experience a big price jump, similar to what happened with tourmaline in 2009. And if you actually have a look at some of the prices of these chrome diopside jewellery pieces now this isn't a like-for-like comparison, of course, but Levian have got a chrome diopside ring, $2,014. I mean, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here's another Levian ring. Here's another Levian ring. Now this is ridiculous. $2 million Hermes jewelry collection, chrome diopside and diamond ring, GIA certified. I mean, that is an absolute monster of a chrome diopside. But you can see the prices that you can pay for this gemstone. This gemstone is absolutely making its presence felt now. This is a 9mm chrome diopside and diamond ring, $4,500. $4,500. We have a piece of that material. Now, obviously, that's not like for like. That is not like for like, but it is the same material. This is your Russian chrome diopside, and it is available at $9.99. So, congratulations. I'm going to leave all those pieces with you. I'm going to leave all of those pieces with you. If there's any that you are liking the look of, please do let me know. Alternatively, we can move on to some other things. I've got some beautiful peridot. Also brand new. This is Jilin peridot. Now, we talk about beautiful Chinese trends, Chinese or gemstones that are very, very popular in China. This is mined in China. Look at, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this stone right here. This is a 1.79 carat, again, natural Jilin peridot. Now, you'll have seen in our VTs some little snippets about Jilin peridot recently, because we were one of the first people as Gemporia to be able to get to this mine and talk about this beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Have a little watch of this, and then we're going to bring you a remarkable price, let me tell you.
Hi guys, I am here at the museum exhibition, essentially the unveiling of the world's most incredible peridot. And I'm joined by Pierre Tonner, who is the executive director of Fuli Gemstones. And something really exciting has just taken hold. We're talking about, how this is the biggest known source of peridot in the world. but that isn't the most exciting feature about this material, is it? Yeah. We were just talking about the dispersion, because I was like, these look like green diamonds.
They are like green diamonds, and there's a reason for that. Not only are they formed in the same area as diamond in the mantra, all other gemstones are formed in the upper crust. Yeah. So 2 gemstones formed down there. They're pushed up by volcanic action. And what's amazing, they have really high refraction, which makes them really intensely sparkle. And even though colour gemstones, as you go down smaller and smaller, you do lose saturation. But in this particular gemstone, you lose none of the sparkle. Yeah. So they look, if you look down to the smaller ones, they look just like diamonds.
Yeah, and you've got the 3 distinct colour grades here. Yeah. You know, and I love the grading that's being done here, so everyone can really understand what makes this material so special. But as you were saying, unlike other peridot deposits that I've come across from whether it be Arizona or indeed Burma, it's the clarity that makes this material behave like this.
Yeah, so we're really fortunate in the fact that 80% of the material that comes out is eye clean. Wow. There's nothing wrong with an inclusion though, because that tells us it's natural. Yeah. If there's no inclusions, you've got to ask yourself, is it a real gemstone? And
I would be asking, is that real? Because I've never seen peridot look like that.
And also like the phenomenal colour, this vivid green colour. Many people who see this gemstone for the first time, they're like, what is this? Is it a zavarite? Is it a demantoid? I'm like, nope, it's the peridot, because they've been so used to seeing like a yellowy green rather than a green gemstone. And here it is, proof in the pudding. Another amazing fact about peridot, it's the only gemstone that comes in one colour, green.
Wow.
Green, so you get shades of green. Yeah. Other gemstones you can find, zircons are different colours, sapphires are different colours. Peridot is green. Needs nothing doing to it apart from finding it, discovering it in the ground, bringing it out, and bringing out its beauty through facets.
Amazing. And I just want to say, seeing this peridot is like seeing peridot for the first time.
It is.
So used to seeing, as you said, the material that might have even been mined in the same mountain range, but from secondary deposits, whatever. When you see this colour, I too couldn't believe that it was peridot, and to have that dispersion is amazing.
And it's a even though it's a really ancient gemstone, and it was originally discovered by the Egyptians thousands of years ago, because it's not been used right or not even been cut correctly, and they've not really understood what peridot can be, it's an innovative new gemstone.
I find it fitting that it's compared to green diamonds when it forms alongside diamonds in the mantle of the earth. And have another look at this piece. I'm going to show it you on a dark background just so you can see some of that dispersion. Now, this is a huge piece, realistically. It's a 1.7 carat, 7.75 millimetre, beautiful peridot triangle. The colour that you're getting here is completely and utterly natural. Now, the price, I'm going to do everything I can for you today. This is where I am supposed to be at for this beautiful peridot. Let's grab it in the tweezers. I mean, have a little look at that. Oh, my. We should be at $49.99. We should be at $49.99. We're not staying there. We are not staying at $49.99 today. No. I'm thinking of doing something absolutely bonkers. So I'm going to, quite frankly. I'm only here for 2 days this week. So we got to make the most of these bargains while we can together. £24.99. £24.99 for 1.79. Closer to 2 carats than 1 carat of natural Jilin peridot from that beautiful location. This is the exact material that Dave was discussing over in China at the mine. This is that material, and it's yours for £24.99. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? If you love zesty, vibrant green gemstones, this is the one for you. This is the one for you. If you want that colour naturally as well, then that ticks the box as well. So you can grab your natural chrome dioxide and your natural green peridot, combined less than £50. And you're ticking both of those green boxes, the deep, penetrating greens and the vibrant, zesty greens two gemstones working together beautifully. I'm going to leave that one there. That one's brand new to us. And another brand new peridot, this time Shanghai peridot. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Now for this piece, 1 carat, just over a carat, again completely natural. Look at the colour there. Look at the colour there. Price, I'm going to get straight down to it. $14.99. $14.99 for you today to own this beautiful peridot. Now this one, I only have 2 opportunities. We're limited across the board, but we are incredibly limited on this piece. 2 opportunities to own it. Again, completely natural, just over a carat there in a beautiful pair. This is the only pair peridot that I have in the hour, or in the day actually, or during the day. So, which one are you going for? Which one are you going for? For me, it's the Shanghai. I think, for that price. Or is it the Jilin? How do you pick? How do you pick? I don't know how you pick. It's a good job I don't have to, right? That's your one job, quite frankly. Now, I've got some Mandarair Appetite. I'm going to fly through these pieces. I've just seen we've only got 15 minutes left. How did that happen? How did that happen? Now, after the break, when we get there, but today is flying by. Absolutely flying by. I've got the last few Lara pieces that we have. So we're going to run through all of those. Oh, here you are. Do you know what? Today, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what has happened out there. All day I've had 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 2 hours in. I've had 6 messages. I've had 6 messages. I don't know, are you all at a party? Are you all at a party? But here you are, Mrs. Sparky. Good evening, Ben. Hope you're well and you enjoyed your days off. Mrs. Sparky, I was saying at the start of the show, I've done absolutely nothing. I've chased house insurance. That's a game, I tell you. Do you want to know the story of my house insurance? Let me know and I'll tell you. It's such a boring story, but I was livid. I can tell you if you want to hear it. If not, then I won't bother, quite frankly, because I don't like just telling you things that you don't want to know. Also, Mrs. Sparky, you've got to ask the captain something. The captain sent me a photo. Nothing sinister, don't you worry about that. But I don't know who it is in the photo. I think it's Sparky, but I don't know who he's with. I don't know who he's with. So, ask him the question. Because I saw it and I thought, oh, that's nice. But I've got no idea who the other chap is. So I meant to ask him today, but I've not heard from him. I've not heard from him yet. Have a look at this. Beautiful Mandarair Appetite, 10.46 carats. We're going straight down to your price. This is the only one we have. The only one we have available. It's incredibly rare to get a natural green apatite, but to get a green apatite of this size at $49.99 on split pay, that's remarkable. Erica, house insurance. Usually your bank is a very good bet. Erica, I'm with my bank for house insurance. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story. Don't look at me though. Look at this. Look at this while that price is on screen, because this is the stone that you're going to get. This is the star of the show. My story is irrelevant. Oh, don't worry, Sparky. You are late on parade though. It has been noted. But you know, not late for Foxy, are you, Sparky? Eh? The garden was calling. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Do it today, because it's from tomorrow, it's Scorchio again, isn't it? So, my house insurance. I'm with my bank, house insurance-wise. Now, I had my boiler serviced not too long ago, you might remember. And when I had the boiler serviced, it was losing a lot of pressure. And the people that came around to do it, they're friends of the family. They said, oh, you've got a leak somewhere downstairs. Don't know where it is. It's under the concrete. That's the bad news. I'm really sorry. Nothing we can do about it. So I looked up how much it would cost to trace a leak. Thousands to trace and fix a leak downstairs, because there was no water escaping anywhere. Check the radiators, no damp spots, no signs of the floor rising or warping, none of that business. I'm going to leave this one with you, by the way. I'm going to leave this one with you and pop this beautiful Zambian emerald on screen. So that one's number 7, this one is number 10. This has only been seen once before, by the way. This is, this, I'll get back to my story about the boiler in a second. Oh, Sparky, have a look at this. Oh, if you missed this on the launch, this is your opportunity now to grab it. Oh my goodness. Clarity, colour, Jardin fingerprint, everything that you want in a Zambian emerald, and then some. And then some. Now, let me show you where this is set, price point wise. This is where we're at, but I'm going to tell you, we're going again. We only have one. This is the exact one you're going to get, 2 carats worth of beautiful Zambian emerald. I'm going again in 30 seconds. I'm going once more. I'm going once more. And do you know what? For you, if you're with me, right here, right now, I'm going to beat the launch price. I'm going to beat the launch price. That is completely illegal. That is completely and utterly illegal. That is not supposed to happen. But it was me that launched it. And if I get in trouble for this, then on my head be it. Your price, it just looks like a nice price for me. That, £149 for this emerald, for this one-of-a-kind emerald. £49.66. This is essentially your launch now. Because the launch, it only launched on the 4th of this month. 4th of July it launched. America's birthday, right? £149 now. £149 on the 8th of July. That shouldn't happen. That doesn't happen. But I'm feeling rather generous today. I'm feeling rather generous. I've got people with this in baskets. I have got people with this in baskets. Now remember, in 10 minutes, that price disappears. This emerald disappears. This is your second chance at it. It's a 10 by 8, 2 carat, beautiful Zambian emerald. So grab it, grab it, grab it. Oh, Alex McKay had the same game with a water leak. It ended up being something out in his street. I didn't finish my story, did I? So, rang up the insurance company. Brilliant. Sent someone out. Did the trace and search. Couldn't find anything in the house. And I thought, well, that's very strange. Now, there was a second level where someone comes out with gas and they pump the gas through the boiler, and if there's anything, then they're going to find it. Had someone come out, there's no leak. There was no leak in the house. Do you know what the issue was? When the people serviced the boiler, when they sealed the boiler back up, because I rang a different plumber and said, look, can you come and have a look at this? When they sealed the boiler back up, they didn't seal something properly with silicone that you're supposed to put back. If there's a filter or something, I don't know, I'm not a plumber, but they didn't seal it properly. So it was actually, the boiler had lost pressure during the winter, during the summer rather, as boilers do. It needed something recharging or something that you do in a service anyway, which is why the pressure wasn't fixing itself. I've got another Zambian emerald, by the way, that's only been seen once before. But it was actually the people that serviced the boiler that got it wrong. My house insurance has just gone up by it's like £30 a month. With my bank, it's gone up. And I think it's because of that claim when there was nothing wrong with the house. So, I need to ring them, because I can get it elsewhere for much lower. I'm not going to tell you who I'm with, because that's not what I'm here to do, is it? But, yeah, isn't it annoying? Anyway, right here, another, only seen once before, Zambian emerald. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to beat the launch. I'm going to beat the launch. This is the exact one you're going to get. It's completely natural. If you love this, $249 for you today. It launched on the 4th at $279. They are two completely illegal prices. We're not allowed to do that, but I've done it. I've done it. You've got 10 minutes to take advantage of them. 10 minutes to take advantage of those pieces. Both of them, I mean, this one, 4.77 carats. That is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? An 11 by 9.5 millimetre Zambian emerald. This one, classic step cut. I'm going to hold this up in the tweezers just so you can appreciate just how beautiful. I mean, look at that stone. Look at that stone right there. It's got that classic Zambian glow. The saturation of colour is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to give it a little rub down because it's got my fingerprint on it, and that won't do, will it? That will not do at all, but check out this stone. How beautiful is that? How remarkably beautiful is that? And now at an all-time low price. And the launch was already rock bottom. I've taken a bit of a hit on this now, because if you missed it, I want you to grab it. I want you to love it, and I want to treat you. I don't know why, I'm in a very giving mood today. That one's number 11. These chrome dioxide pieces, by the way, are absolutely flying out of the door. I'm going to revisit them if you'll allow me to. Starting at number 2, they're brand new to us today. So, Mr. and Mrs. Sparky might have missed these. Brand new Russian material, chrome dioxide, natural. Look at this. Look at this at £14.99. £14.99. Gets you this beautiful chrome dioxide. That colour is phenomenal. I've got another at £12.99. At £12.99 in number 3. Have a look at this one. £12.99 to own this. Again, Russian material. Again, completely natural. And more sizable than the carat weight suggests, because this is a 7.75 by 3.75 mil. Limited. And then the last piece, this is the one I'm coming in for, because this is just ridiculous for the price. $9.99. $9.99 for this. All of them brand new to us today at Gemcollector. Brand new at phenomenal price points. Now I'm going to leave that there. Now this is a verdant, like green gemstone hour. So what on earth, you might be asking, is this doing here? This isn't green. Only when you put a bit of UV light on the matter, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. This is your highlight for, I'm going straight down, $19.99 Sparky. $19.99. Sparky's saying, I bet you shout take advantage just in your sleep, right? Do you know what? It's so strange. As a producer, I used to work with, obviously, lots of presenters, and they all had things that they just say all the time. John Scott over on So Much Trees, check out, 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 check out. And I heard that in my sleep. Other presenters, loads of different things, but just, you have your kind of verbal tics, if you like. And I thought when I started here, I want to try and just mix it up a little bit, have different words. It's so strange. I know, Sparky, tell me about it. But I hear, I just go, beautiful. And that's John Scott. That's listening to John Scott for so many years, say, beautiful. But yeah, take advantage. That's absolutely one of mine. I'm glad that you pointed it out, because it's good to know, isn't it? It's good to know if you're saying something a little bit too much. Just to be, I mean, outrageous was another one, wasn't it? Another one of my Bennisms, right? $19.99 for that. If you love it, grab it. That's with a little bit of UV light, and also our studio lights on full strength. £19.99. Yours today. I'm going to leave that there. Oh my goodness, we've got 5 minutes left. We've got 5 minutes left. Where on earth has the time gone? Now, I mentioned Tsavorite garnet, and I said that chrome dioxide is like Tsavorite garnet. I have the real deal right here. A genuine, natural Tsavorite garnet. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you know what? This is the price this Tsavorite garnet has always been. Now I want to test you, because I'm going to be completely honest with you. completely honest with you, messages and people-wise, we feel a little bit quiet today. We really do. I mean, I told you I had 6 messages in 2 hours. I don't know if something's happened. I don't know. I'm here. I'm here. My focus is on you. This has always been $29.99. We do not reduce Zavarite Garnet. We've got about 5 minutes left of the hour. I'm not telling you to check it out yet. If you're here, and if you're here for this, put it in your basket for me. That is all I'm asking. That is all I'm asking. Pop this in your basket for me, and we'll see what we can do. Zavarite Garnet, never, ever been lower than $29.99. Ever. I'll give you one more 30 seconds so you've had a minute, and then we're going to go again. To the lowest ever price. Erica says, why ever not? Why ever not indeed? Here we go. Here we go. Postage coming back to you. Postage coming back. Never been seen before at this price. £24.99 for Zavarite Garnet. For Zavarite Garnet. Mrs. Sparky saying, I take it you enjoyed your football and was pleasantly surprised at the score. I was very surprised by the score, Mrs. Sparky. I wasn't very impressed by the fact that it was an hour delayed. But it was for safety, wasn't it? So I completely understand. It's the most stressful game of football I've ever watched in my life. But amazing. So yes, didn't enjoy going to bed at about 5 in the morning. I still feel all out of sorts. I'm past it, and I'm over the hill. Too old to be up that late. $24.99. Take advantage. Take advantage. I told you I was going to do an amazing price. And there you have it. $24.99. Never been seen before at that price. I'm going to leave that one there. I think we can fit in. In fact, I'm going to show you, in case you missed it at the start of the hour. Oh, in focus would be nice, Ben. $24.99 for this brand new Peridot. This brand new natural Jilin Peridot. Size-wise, it is a 7.75 millimetre. Beautiful triangle. 1.79 carats in total. Take advantage of that if you love it, like me. I absolutely do. See, I said it again, Sparky. I said it again. I said it again, didn't I? That's it now. You've ruined it for me. You've ruined it for me. Every time I say, take it, you're going to come to mind. You're going to come to mind now, Sparky. I hope you're happy with yourself. Best of luck there. I'm going to leave that one with you. It's very, very popular. Very, very popular. That one goes back in number 5. And what do I want to finish on? My Malachite horse. Sentence I didn't think I'd ever say. I love this. I absolutely love this. It makes me think of my granddad. He loved racing horses, and he just seemed like the kind of sophisticated gentleman that would own a piece of malachite like this. So your price, I'm going to get straight down because I didn't actually have time to do this. I've just looked at the time. So get your baskets checked out if there's anything you're loving. Your price for this, $19.99. $19.99. I have got 2 opportunities, and that is it. 2 opportunities to own this. So if you love it, grab it. Let's have a look at it in the hand in all its glory. Such a cool piece, isn't it? Such a cool... One of the coolest pieces I think we actually have. Best of luck. Gonna leave that one there. Now, it's time for a break. After the break, we have got an hour of beautiful Glenlera carved designs. So we're going to work through all of them. It's the largest Lera hour I have ever had. I have ever had. Now, it's called Last Chance Lera. So it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. If you see any that you love the look of, get your messages in nice and early, and I'll show them to you. I will show them to you, and I'll give you a jolly good price. Don't you go anywhere. I'll be back with you after this very short break.
Hello everyone, I am at the Holiodome, as you can see behind me here, and I've just been looking at some AAA tanzanite. Now, as we know, a AAA tanzanite is one of the highest grades of tanzanite that you can find, but here at the Holiodome, I've just seen two pieces. One was £18,500, the other over £60,000, set with diamonds in 18 karat gold. It wasn't quadruple A, it was AAA. It really gives you an idea of some of the prices that people are paying, even for AAA grade tanzanite in the market right now. Now, you guys know at Gemporia how advantageous we are with tanzanite. I've told you time and time again that we are the best in the world when it comes to it, and it's going to be no more representational than in the show that you're about to witness on screen right now. If you want affordability, if you want the highest caliber of tanzanite that you can find anywhere, then stay tuned because you're about to see it.
Hi guys, I'm here at the AGTA Gem Show, the most prestigious gem show here at Tucson, and with our good friend Glenn Lehrer, and I've got something that I want to talk to you about that we've never talked about in association with Glenn the whole time we've known Glenn. We know Glenn for the Taurus ring, we know him for his fantasy cuts, but Glenn is actually an investor in Brazilian original Battalion mine Paraíba tourmaline, and Glenn has a couple of these from his own safe here at the Gem Show, and you can see them. By the way, if you want any of these pieces, you can pick them up from out of Glenn's safe. You can see these sizes. This is quite typical of the Battalion material.
This is the original Battalion material, mined in 1988, and over the years we've been faceting it and selling it. Most of this material has gone to our collectors in Japan, so America's never seen these, and so this is the last of this material.
And your size ranges from these kind of melee rounds, and then you have some slightly larger ovals and pairs here. These are 4x3 sizes, I think, or 5x3 size, maybe this one in the corner.
Priced at the lot price. People have come by and wanted to pick. I've only let them buy it by parcel, so they'd have to buy the whole box here at the show. But because of our special relationship, we're going to let you pick inside the box here.
It's very generous, Glenn. These are wholesale prices.
And there's no other Paraíba in the world that comes to this color concentration.
The quality is the certification, basically.
Yeah. And when it comes to opal, every location has its own unique attributes and qualities. Like when you're in Australia, you've got 3 or 4 major sites that produce it, and there's only one or two really good places that we produce what we call crystal opal. Crystal opal is a term we use in the trade that means it's transparent, you can see through it, versus the white opal that you would know from Cooper Pedy, Australia. In Ethiopia, it comes like similar in the way that you might see the crystal material from Mexico, but you get a much more intense fire out of it, brilliant flashes of light, and the majority of it is in that crystal range, which is hard to find in opal. Very, very hard to find in other locations where you're going to get the mixture of the playa color, which is the fire, the flashes of color, and have that crystal body to it. I've cut a lot of Australian opal as well, and I know it's very hard to find good crystal opal there, but when you turn to Ethiopia, you're going to find some really choice pieces of crystal, and what it has going for it over many of the other locations, even over the Mexican, which is hard to find that crystal mix with a good play of color fire to it, and that's what makes Ethiopian opal so desirable, I think.
The lake behind me used to be one of the largest ruby mines in the region, at its height producing up to 70,000 carats a year. That sounds a lot, right? But our local guide has just explained to me he was telling me the 70,000 carats because actually it's hardly anything. And when he explained why, I was blown away. Because of that 70,000 carats, just 5% were even good enough to cabochon grade. That means just 3,500 carats of the 70,000 carats could be made into cabochons. But more strikingly, he said it was only the top 0.5% that were worthy of faceting. So of a mine that is clearly so big geographically and producing 70,000 carats a year, just 350 carats would be worthy of setting into your jewellery.
So one of the things that's really set us apart as a group of companies over the last 2 decades is actually having your feet on the ground. And as a group of companies, we've always made sure that that was our priority. We understand that being at a primary source, being able to actually go to a location, puts you in a very strong position. And that's why over the last 20 years, you've watched us go and find you diamonds from Canada, watched us go into Burma to squeeze some of the finest jade and some of the most incredible rubies, watched us go to Nepal for some of the most incredible kyanite that the world has ever seen, not to mention covering the whole of Southeast Asia, into Africa, dare I say it, going all the way through the North Pole as well. We are
Welcome back to Gemcollector for an hour of, well, really, celebration. It's celebration. That's how I want to look at this, because although the hour is called Last Chance Lehrer Pieces, because it is, realistically, the last chance to own any of these pieces, I don't want to treat it as a miss it, miss out, fast and because that's not what this is about. That's not what the artistry is about. It's about celebrating somebody's incredible talent for not only cutting, but design, and also a way of looking at the world. I met Glenn a few times as a camera operator and as a director, and just hearing the way that he talked about gemstones and about the earth and about the universe, it was remarkable. It was remarkable. And when I heard about his passing, it's one of in this world, you see people come and go, you know, presenters, directors, camera operators, photographers, people in the office. You meet a lot of people. When you've been here for 15 years, there's a lot of people, guests on the craft channels, that you might see a few times and then you don't see them again. Glenn was one of those people. But it stuck with me. He stuck with me in terms of how he viewed not only the world, but gemstones and how he worked with gemstones. Seeing one of his Taurus rings was the first time I looked at a gemstone that had been cut and honestly couldn't believe that that had actually happened. That somebody could actually do that with gemstone cutting. So let's first, before we show you any of these items, and I'm going to start with the quasar cut because I've never been able to bring you a quasar cut piece. The first one we're going to do is number 11. It's a beautiful Prasiolite, Brazilian Prasiolite, 1.25 carats. But first, let's just have a little moment just to celebrate the artistry and the work that Glenn put together. Glenn and his wonderful team managed to bring not only to us, but to the world, because I think it's a beautiful moment here to really revisit and to remind ourselves of all of the wonderful things that he has done with gemstones. Glenn Lehrer, internationally recognised as one of the finest gemstone carvers of our time, a legend in the art of lapidary. His fluid gemstone carvings and precisely faceted stones are featured in custom fine jewellery and exquisite gemstone sculptures around the world. Perhaps Glenn Lehrer's greatest talent was in being able to transform a solid stone into a piece of art that miraculously transcends its own physical properties. Under Glenn's expert hands, gemstones became green leaves, newly formed, or butterfly wings that seemed to flutter when glimpsed out of the corner of your eye. Lehrer's 48-year career with gemstone carving and jewellery design began when he returned from travelling around the world in his 20s. His own fascination with a gift of cut quartz from his brother gave him his first inkling that he would pursue a career in the lapidary art. A self-taught lapidarist and goldsmith, he returned to college to study geology, mineralogy, higher math, and crystallology. He received his graduate gemology degree in residence in 1979 from the Gemological Institution of America. For Mr. Lehrer, gem carving is where art and science merge to create a synergistic effect. And he said, we tend to think of gemstones as innate objects of beauty, but in fact, they are the very archetype of the universe that conveys and communicates the deeper realities of our universe. And that was from his book, In Quest of the Indescribable. Look at some of these pieces. Look at some of these beautiful pieces. And you can see there, 1975 carving with a handpiece. Look at this here. Fantasy carved gem silica chrysocolla from winter 1998. Here's Glenn. Here's Glenn right here. With, I mean, look at the tools that are being used and how beautiful the piece that he's created is there. Then, these beautiful pieces here. These are some of the early pieces that I remember seeing from Glenn. These beautiful designs here. We talk about here, this is a legendary picture in Gemporia Towers. I'm sure you'll have seen it many, many times. But looking at that again, and here it is, the fact that that is a gemstone. It still blows my mind that somebody can do something like that with gemstones. He's been featured in countless articles, magazines. You can see here the lapidary revolution. I absolutely love that. Revolution is the right word, isn't it? It absolutely is the right word there. And then more magazines. You can see contemporary jewellery designers, people taking inspiration from Glenn right here, creating beautiful pieces that, again, transcend what gemstone cutting was supposed to be. And then we get on to the quasar cut by Glenn Lehrer. And these are some of the pieces that I am fortunate enough to have to show you today. Some beautiful quasar cut gemstones. For my first time being able to bring these to you, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to. So, quasars, quasi-stellar radio sources, the most energetic and distant members of the universe. We talk about the Thai ruby. I thought we were going to go more into the quasar cut. Parade tourmaline, okay. I think somebody's been... Is this Glenn surfing? Is this Glenn surfing? Right, okay. So somebody... I don't know how that's... I might have acted... I had much more on the quasar cut in that presentation, but just seems to have gone. And instead... That is Glenn, isn't it? That is Glenn. I mean, come on. What a life, right? What a life. And some pictures of inspiration right there. As I say, what a journey. I don't know where that information has gone on the quasar cut, but you could see from image number one, it's basically a reflection of the universe. And I absolutely adore that. And you'll see exactly how that displays its... Oh, my goodness. You'll see exactly how that displays itself when I show you this. I mean, this is a piece of art in gem form. Have a little look. It's spectacular, isn't it? The fact that we can bring you this as a loose gemstone. I mean, what a privilege. What an absolute privilege to be able to show this to you as a loose gemstone. Now, I'm not going to be theatrical. I'm not going to do any theatrics. None of that business, because this isn't about that. This is about celebrating one man's beautiful craftsmanship. So today, I'm going to take you straight down to your price. we are limited in terms of availability. And as you can see, this is last chance Glen Lehrer masterpieces. $79.99 to get a beautiful, not only a beautiful Prasiolite, but a quasar cut Prasiolite from the Lehrer collection. £26 and 66 pence is your price on split pay to be able to grab one of these pieces today. So if you've always admired the craftsmanship there, is this the moment? Is this the moment to grab one of these pieces? Best of luck to you. As I say, we are limited. Now let me show it you from above. I think that will be really, really interesting, actually. Oh, I mean, look at that. That's the worst it's ever gonna look. Best of luck. Best of luck to everybody. I've got lots in baskets. I've got lots and lots in baskets. If you love it, now is the moment, isn't it? Now is the moment. And without, no undue pressure. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm not trying to make your mind up for you. But when they're gone, that's it. That's it. I've got one more quasar cut. And then the rest are all the beautiful angel wing designs. Now this is a stone that I have never seen on Gemcollector, let alone in the cut. This is a quasar Rose de France amethyst. Now Rose de France has to be that perfect blend of pink to purple. You are seeing that there, and that is being amplified by that absolute masterful cut that is the quasar cut. Now the price, again, I'm going to take you straight down. I'm going to do that with every single piece this hour. We don't do dramatic price crashes and suspense when it comes to Lehrer designs, because quite frankly, they deserve all of the respect that the name commands. So $79.99, £26 and 66 pence on split pay makes this yours today. We are in low single figures. Low single figures. But look at how beautiful that piece is. Again, I'll show you on the Lazy Susan, lay flat. To create that look from one stone, I think, is absolutely remarkable, don't you? I think it's absolutely remarkable. Here we go. Here we go. I found my slides about the quasar cut. So let's get into it. So we've already talked about how amazing Glen was, how incredible his career was. Let's get into the quasar cut. So the definition of quasar: quasi-stellar radio sources, abbreviated quasars, are the most dynamic and far-off objects in a collective known as active galactic nuclei, AGN. These radiant sources were formed approximately 12 billion years ago. Quasar formations take place by collision of galaxies, i.e. the central black holes merge to form supermassive black hole. Quasars were foremost identified as redshift sources of electromagnetic energy, including radio waves and visible light that are akin to stars in appearance. Its spectrum consisted of wide emission lines, unlike stars, thus the name quasi-stellar. So all pretty complex stuff. Quasars are essentially distant celestial bodies that emit light with a power greater than our entire galaxy. Taking this into account when creating a new gemstone cut, it was important to Glenn that the way the quasar cut played with light was unique. This was achieved by cutting the concave facet on the table of the finished gemstone so that it created an incredible optical illusion. And when viewed, the center of a gem appears to infinitely recede from the viewer, creating a perfect air of mystery. So let's bear that in mind and then have a look. Whew, that came in very quick, didn't it? But you see that there? Then when you know where the name came from, it makes sense. And in fact, you look at this piece here, and then you look at the piece in the finished piece of jewellery there. You've got two very, very similar gemstones. And you can see this is kind of what we imagine a quasar may look like. Here's another example of what it might look like. Here's a picture of Glenn creating one of these beautiful pieces. And here's a piece that has been photographed. Look at how immaculate that is. This is essentially what you are coming in for right here. A loose quasar cut gemstone. Now look at the price that you could pay for some of these pieces. $790, $670. Now I don't know what that would go for now. That was from the Lera website. That would have been from a little while ago. I don't know if any are still available because I don't know. And I don't know what the price would be for them now. Because, well, it happens, doesn't it? It happens when people are sadly no longer with us. Demand for pieces, it does go up. I mean, look at Van Gogh. Nobody knew Van Gogh when he was with us. Well, I say us. I wasn't here back then. And then became one of the most famous artists of all time. So, I don't know. But we're not going to get into that. What we are going to do is just appreciate this beautiful gemstone in this remarkable cut at $79.99, $26.66 on split pay to grab the last few that we have available. We are in low single figures. Low single figures. And I've got people with this in baskets. Best of luck. Now, if you want to see any of the angel wing, I mean, look at it from the profile there. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Best of luck. I'm going to leave those with you. I've got loads in baskets. Let's go back to number 11 very, very quickly, and then we'll work our way through our Angel Wings collection. If there's any of the Angel Wings carvings that you would like to see, please do let me know. But here is number 11. This is my favourite. This is my favourite of the two. Not that it matters, but if I had to pick, this is my favourite. Again, I've got people with this in baskets. I am limited. I'll show you the profile of this one as well. Such a cool design. Again, available on split pay. I'm going to leave that one there. Now, with the angel wing carvings, these are all on split pay as well. I'm going to start with this piece in number 21 because I think, in fact, so number 21, this is a 22 carat. What's number 6 then? What's number 6? Oh, 26 carat. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. I think this will be the first to sell out. Have a little look. 22 carats of white chalcedony in the beautiful angel wings carving. already sitting in baskets. Already sitting in baskets. Now, let me grab this. It's been a long time since I brought you these beautiful Lera angel carvings. This is the biggest showcase I've ever brought you, but we are limited with all of them. Price. $79.99 for you today to get this beautiful 43 by 30 millimeter white chalcedony angel wings carving into your collection. I have literally got 2 of them. I have got 2 opportunities available to get this home. And then once they're gone, as far as I know, that is it. That is it. So take advantage while it's available. Split pay £26 and 66 pence. Now I've got 18 more to show you. If there's any that you want to see, please do give me a shout. If there's any pieces that you are liking the look of, please do let me know. If you've got any nice Glen Lera pieces in your collection, jewellery or loose, then let me know. Let me know what's your favourite Glen Lera piece that you own. I'd love to know. I would love to know. Have you ever met or did you ever meet Glen Lera? What did you learn from Glen? If you ever did meet him, just let me know. Let me know. It'd be nice to have a little chat, wouldn't it? Be very nice. Have a look at this. This is in your pink quartz. This is pink quartz. 25.5 carats. Again, I think the angel wing, it's symbolic, isn't it, for loads of different reasons. And of course, you can interpret this how you like. To me, this could be a tree of life as well as a beautiful angel wing. But it could be a tree of life. Now, again, I don't know why this is the price, but I'm going to honour it. I'm going to honour it. I'm not making any pricing calls here. I am just honouring the lowest ever on all of them. $59.99. Split pay, $19.99. Again, I only have 2. I only have 2 available. Very, very giftable, aren't they? They are very giftable pieces, I have to say. At $59.99 for you now. Take advantage of it while we have it available. The price on the web goes up to $96.99. $96.99. Absolutely beautiful. In your gorgeous pink quartz. So grab that. I'm going to leave it with you for now. I've got too many people with that and number 21 in baskets. Too many with both of them in baskets. The Quasar cuts are proving very, very popular as well. The Rose de France Amethyst is the most limited of the 2. Only by a short distance, but it is the most limited. Now, number 19. Number 19. Have a look at this one. This time in a beautiful purple quartz. I wonder if... That's as close as we can get on the overhead camera. That's absolutely fine. Again, the price of this is $59.99. The price of this is $59.99. Again, we are in low single figures. Low single figures in terms of availability on this. Split pay, £19.99. £19.99 to grab this piece from Glenn's wonderful team, the angel wings. And I think it's fitting, isn't it, for so many reasons, the angel wings design. With, with Glenn not being with us anymore, it's a nice way to own a part of the Lehrer legacy. And to just, because gemstones do bring out feelings, don't they? Gemstones do speak to us. This is a really nice way to get a Lehrer piece into your collection. $59.99, not $79.99 for you today, $59.99. I'm honouring the lowest ever price on all of these pieces. So best of luck if you've got that in your baskets. If there's any piece you want to see as well, please do let me know. That's what I'm here for. If there's anything you want to see, then I'll show you. I will show you. Get your requests into me. Don't know why it's on a three-way split pay. I said I wasn't going to get dramatic about price, but why is that on a three-way split pay? It shouldn't be. Never mind. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to leave that one there. Now we've got the red onyx. Again, this one's going to $59.99. Red onyx, but oh, look at the colour of this. This really works. This really, really works. You see how the orange comes through? And then it goes deeper. I'll show you the depth. I mean, look at the artistry there. It is remarkable, isn't it? Now, Glenn would say quite often that the cut was actually less difficult than the polish. The polish was actually the hardest part. And look at how well these pieces have been polished. I mean, we have some beautiful carved pieces in our Gemcollector vault. They are absolutely glorious. But they do not perform like this. I mean, look at the lines of light moving right down the wings. That is, well, it's a polish that is world-beating, isn't it? You have to be one of the best in the world to get a gemstone to perform like that with a polish. Your price, as I've told you, let's pop it on the Lazy Susan so you can see it in all its glory. $59.99. $59.99 for this. Again, low single figures. Low single figures. All of these are sitting in baskets at the moment. We've got about 25 minutes, after which the price of them, this one goes up to $96.99. $96.99. And I've got a few more to bring you. I'm going to jump to the top now. Now this, only been seen here a couple of times before. These are the monster pieces. This is 30 carats right here. Ooh. In the green chalcedony. This is beautiful, isn't it? Again, this is sitting in baskets. I will show you every piece, don't you worry, but look at the size of that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it pops. It pops, it pops, it pops. Now, we only brought this to you for the first time last month. Look at the size of that. Your price, now this should be on the web, price of this £249. £249 is where it will be. I'll go straight down for you. Straight down for this beautiful green chalcedony. 30 carats, a 43 by 30 millimetre $99.99, but look at the split pay. Look at your split pay. 33 on split pay to get this one home. And it is glorious, isn't it? It is absolutely, well, it's joyous. In colour and in craftsmanship, I would say. Angel wings, tree of life, whatever you want to call it, however you want to view it, it's going to bring out something, isn't it? Yours today for $99.99. Take advantage of that opportunity while it's there. This is the last chance Lera Masterpiece Hour. I'm gonna move on to this beautiful now, this time black onyx. Black onyx, oh my. Look at the luster on that. That is a little bit special, right? That is a little bit special. We are in single figures. This launched here, Gemcollector, at this price. Now, I told you I wasn't going to do any price dramatics, but I'm just showing you. This is where it launched, and we're going to beat it. And we are going to beat it. £149 is the price that it should be. I've got too many people already with this in baskets. I'm taking this to the lowest ever. I'm taking this to the lowest ever. I'm going to match the price of the previous piece, $99.99. $99.99 for your black onyx. If you missed out on this on the launch, launched at £149, we are now at $99.99. That is the lowest price it's been seen at. We are in single figures. When this is gone, as far as I'm aware, that is it. I don't know if Glenn's team are producing any more. As far as I know, it's called Last Chance Masterpieces. So as far as I know, that is it. So best of luck. I've got twice as many now that have this in baskets as I have available. Most affordable it has ever been to air at. We've got 20 minutes left, after which all of these prices go back up. Now, oh, I could do it on this one, in number 6. This has historically, in the white chalcedony, been the most popular. So I'm going to match that price of $99.99 for you. $99.99. For, again, the final few single figures in terms of availability on these. Which one's your favourite? Do you have a favourite? Do you have a favourite? I'd love to know. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to leave that one there. And we've got the pink quartz. The pink quartz. Same price at $99.99. It's just about picking your favourite piece now. It's about picking your favourite piece out of all of them. I've had a message. Number 15 is a favourite. Oh, yeah. I'll bring you number 15 next. I'll bring you number 15 next. I was saving that, but I will push it forward. I think I agree with you. Well, I do agree with you, Beverly. I do agree with you. This one beautiful as well. 33 is the price on split pay. Right, let's get number 15 in. Thank you for messaging as well, Beverly. Thank you for messaging. It's nice to hear from you. Yeah. this in number 15 is awesome. So this natural grey agate, completely natural. Look at it. Look at how cool this piece is. Now, there are so many in baskets. You know the price that this is. Same price that it launched. Same price it always has been. Same price it always will be. But we are now limited. I have too many people with this piece in baskets. 129. Your split pay is £43. Have a look at it. It is so cool. This is the one that I would be owning. This is the piece for me. Completely natural. 43 by 30 mil in terms of size. There are enough people for this to sell out. Enough people have this. Too many people now. Too many people have this in baskets. If you love it, £43 on split pay is all you'll pay to grab the last opportunity to own this piece. Let's show it you on a dark background. Because again, you're seeing, this is what? This says everything, doesn't it? Because you've got the beauty of nature there, with that banding, of that natural agate, and then you've got Glenn's beautiful craftsmanship to create that carved design. Both of those pieces, for juxtaposition almost, they're working together gloriously to create a piece of true art, a real piece of art. Now, this could be an angel wing, this could be a tree of life, this could be symbolic, this could just be a piece for you to have and for you to love. This doesn't need any meaning attached to it at all. It could just be that you want to own a piece of gemstone history, because Glenn's work is, without a doubt, work that is in the history books of lapidary, of gemology. Maybe you don't really care for any of that, but you just love it. There's no right or wrong way to own a piece like this. There isn't, is there? It's just about grabbing it while it's available, if the opportunity is right for you. At 129, £43 on split pay, there are too many people with this in their baskets, and this is a last chance show. This is a last chance show. So if you've always wanted to own it, the price will go up to $249 on the web when the hour is done, which is in about 15 minutes. And when it's gone, there will be no more. I'll let you look at it on the Lazy Susan whilst you make your minds up. I'm going to stay on this one just for a little bit, because I think it will be the most popular of the hour. If there's any left at the end of the hour, I will go back to it. But I don't think there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be, because now twice... Hiccup, I'm so sorry. Now twice as many people have this in their baskets. Twice as many people. Best of luck. I'm going to leave that one with you. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? Whilst you have a little think, because I really want you to see this, because we're going to go back to the quasar cuts, and then we're going to fly through the rest of the angel carvings. But I've got footage, and you won't have seen this before, of the quasar cut actually being cut. Have a look at this, and then we'll get back to this piece and the quasar pieces and the rest of the beautiful angel wings. Have a little look at this. This is fascinating.
The quasar cut is by far one of the most difficult cuts I've ever done and invented. It has literally taken me dozens of attempts to get the optics right, and what makes it unique and difficult is that relationship between the cone on the back, similar to the torus ring, and the optical dish on the table. In all cases, here we are preforming the stone to get it perfectly round, to make sure it's close to the size we're attempting, like all gemstones, checking to be sure that it's absolutely round. And here we are, this is the actual carving of the cone on the back side, similar to the way we do it with the torus ring. This is very critical that it only goes so deep into the stone, it can't go too deep or too wide, otherwise the optics won't be proper. Dopping the stone and off to the faceting machine, which is a traditional approach to most gemstones, laying down the proper angles. This is really critical because there's so many different optical angles going on here between the dish, the cone, the pavilion, and the crown, that all of these have to be exactly the right proportional angles with each other. If one is too steep and the other is too shallow, then the optics don't work. All of these coming together in such a way that took so many attempts to get it right, up to this point has made this truly one of my most favorite cuts that I've ever done.
Amazing. All I could hear through that in the background, I thought it was fascinating. Which was da 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 da. The music. But how fascinating. How fascinating. And one of Glenn's favourite cuts that he'd ever done. You can own a piece of that right here. $79.99 for this Rose de France. This is the most limited that we have. It is available on split pay. It is available on split pay. So if you love that, make it yours today. I've got one more Quasar cut. I've only got 2 Quasar cuts in the whole show, in our entire vault. These are the last 2 that we have. Here's number 11. I mean, it is next level, isn't it? It is next level. $79.99 for you today. Best of luck. I'm going to leave those there because I've got more angel wings to show you. I've got more angel wings. Now, we're going to go a little bit fast and furious because I want to get every single piece in. We've only got 10 minutes. So it's about picking the one that speaks to you. This one, $99.99. $99.99 for you today. To own this beautiful purple quartz, $33.33 on split pay. Grab that one. Grab that one. I've got some more pieces to show you, then we'll return to number 15, which is, I think the consensus is that number 15 is the favourite. But do you know what? This blue chalcedony wouldn't be far behind it for me. The only blue chalcedony in the hour, look at how beautiful that is. The world's favourite colour, blue. The world's favourite colour. Your price. $99.99, split pay, $33.33. These are going to be available for 10 minutes, after which the price of this piece goes up to £249 on the Gemcollector website. That's the blue chalcedony for you. I've now got a red onyx. in number 7. Again, this one, $99.99. But I love how the red onyx works. Have a look at this. You see how it goes orange through the wing section as the light moves through it? Could be a lobster as well, this one, couldn't it? You, my lobster. What's that from? Friends. It's from Friends, isn't it? This one, absolutely beautiful. Again, sitting in baskets. I think there's one person out there that has every single one of these pieces in their basket. So you waiting just to pick what your favourite piece is. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is a fine way to get involved this hour. I'm going to leave that one there. That one's number 7. Then I've got a pink quartz in number 8. Now this one, I don't know why I can do this, but this one goes to $79.99. Don't ask me why, I didn't make the rules up. I'm not setting prices here. I'm not setting prices. $79.99 for this one. That's remarkable, isn't it? That is absolutely remarkable. Single figures, low single figures at that. I'm going to leave that one there. Then I've got a purple quartz. Have a look at this. Same price, $79.99. Split pay is available, $26.66 on split pay for these beautiful pieces. Then we've got a couple of green chalcedonies. I've got a 22 carat and a 27.3 carat. We'll do the 27.3 carat first in number 12. Oh! How is this price? Have a look. It's a brilliant price. This is a brilliant price. $59.99. Your split pay, $19.99. $19.99 on split pay for this. That's remarkable. That is absolutely remarkable. I'm going to show you the side profile of these just so you can see that beautiful carving. $19.99 on split pay gets that home. I've got another green chalcedony. Right. Just get number 12 is all I'll say. Because this is beautiful. It's priced $79.99. So $79.99 or $59.99. I don't know why, I don't know how, but check out on number 12. Check out on number 12 would be my advice. I've got a 22 carat red onyx now in number 13. For art, when you, I tell you what, I'm not saying anything here, but when you sift through the prices in this hour and you compare some of the pieces, there are some really, really, really savvy purchases to make in this hour. That's all I'll say. You can see all the pieces up on the Gemcollector website. You can see the prices that they're all at. Number 14, $99.99. But you can see where all the prices are at. You can see the really savvy purchases. $99.99 for that piece. Beautiful, isn't it? Leave that there. And then I think, have I got one more to show you? Yeah, another black onyx. You see, this is an example of it. Because this one, that one was $99.99. Don't buy it. Don't buy, and I shouldn't be saying this, but buy this one. Buy this one at $59.99. It's a no-brainer. $59.99 or £20 on split pay, or you can get this one. This one you can get for $99.99, or you can get this one for $59. Do you know what I mean? And I really, really, really should not be verbalising this, but I mean, it's common sense, isn't it? So, take advantage. Take advantage of that while it's there. Right, the last piece. This is $128.99. I forgot what the split pay is. $42.99 on split pay. I've taken a penny off. taken a penny off just so I can see your split pay because my brain isn't working today. So £128.99, lowest ever price technically. Split pay, £42.99. This should be £199 on air at the lowest. On the web, it will be £249. £249 will be your price when we get to the end of the show. So, take advantage. I've got way too many in baskets. I am in low single figures. Low single figures in terms of availability. This has been the most popular hour, the most popular of the hour, rather. The most popular of the hour. So if you love this one, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. I'm going to leave that one with you in just a moment. We've got about 3 minutes. We've got about 3 minutes. Do you want to see this from the front? Do you want to see this from the front? Well, you can. You can see it from the front. Let's creep on in there. Another couple of people just popping this into baskets. We are running out of time on our beautiful Lera hour. Take advantage of this one while it's there. This is last chance. This is last chance, and it absolutely is. It absolutely is. It's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. This one, completely natural as well. So if that means a lot to you, having a natural gemstone, then grab this one, because that is what this is. The most popular carving of the hour. I have to say, I am completely with you on that. I'm completely with you. I think they're all beautiful. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. Now, the last two things to show you now are the beautiful quasar cut pieces, because once these are gone, they are gone. So have a look at this. This is your beautiful prasiolite. What a glorious gemstone to perform the quasar cut in a prasiolite. I often say prasiolite has a glass-like quality. I'm seeing that here. What a beautiful gemstone. What a beautiful cut. And then a gemstone that I have not seen on Gemcollector outside of this piece. Now, I have got low single figures. This is your chance not only to get a quasar cut, natural, I missed that, natural, my goodness. It's a Rose de France amethyst for $79.99, regardless of cut. If I just had a 1.4 carat Rose de France amethyst natural on screen for $79.99 from Brazil, I'd probably be making a bit of a song and dance about that. The fact that we have it with the quasar cut, that has to be VSI graded clarity, has to be a 3 to 4 on the GIA tone scale to become cool, to become a Rose de France. Less than 5% of all amethyst in the world is Rose de France. Then you think about how much of that has been turned into a beautiful quasar cut gemstone. It's got to be in the 1%, right? Probably in the 0.5% category. This is your last opportunity to own it. $79.99, but it is also available on split pay. I'm going to leave those opportunities there with you. Best of luck to you, and congratulations if you've managed to own any of those pieces. Congratulations to you. Now, this hour might be over, but we have one more hour to bring you some incredible gemstone opportunities. I've got some of the most beautiful citrine coming up, and so much more. Don't you go anywhere. Last hour of the day, how I know, coming up straight after this.
And when it comes to opal, every location has its own unique attributes and qualities. Like when you're in Australia, you've got 3 or 4 major sites that produce it, and there's only one or two really good places that we produce what we call crystal opal. Crystal opal is a term we use in the trade that means it's transparent, you can see through it, versus the white opal that you would know from Cooper Pedy, Australia. In Ethiopia, it comes like similar in the way that you might see the crystal material from Mexico, but you get a much more intense fire out of it, brilliant flashes of light, and the majority of it is in that crystal range, which is hard to find in opal. Very, very hard to find in other locations where you're going to get the mixture of the play of color, which is the fire, the flashes of color, and have that crystal body to it. I've cut a lot of Australian opal as well, and I know it's very hard to find good crystal opal there, but when you turn to Ethiopia, you're going to find some really choice pieces of crystal, and what it has going for it over many of the other locations, even over the Mexican, which is hard to find that crystal mix with a good play of color fire to it, and that's what makes Ethiopian opal so desirable, I think.
The lake behind me used to be one of the largest ruby mines in the region, at its height producing up to 70,000 carats a year. That sounds a lot, right? But our local guide has just explained to me he was telling me the 70,000 carats because actually it's hardly anything. And when he explained why, I was blown away. Because of that 70,000 carats, just 5% were even good enough to cabochon grade. That means just 3,500 carats of the 70,000 carats could be made into cabochons. But more strikingly, he said it was only the top 0.5% that were worthy of faceting. So of a mine that is clearly so big geographically and producing 70,000 carats a year, just 350 carats would be worthy of setting into your jewellery.
So one of the things that's really set us apart as a group of companies over the last 2 decades is actually having your feet on the ground. And as a group of companies, we've always made sure that that was our priority. We understand that being at a primary source, being able to actually go to a location, puts you in a very strong position. And that's why over the last 20 years, you've watched us go and find you diamonds from Canada, watched us go into Burma to school you some of the finest jade and some of the most incredible rubies, watched us go to Nepal for some of the most incredible kyanite that the world has ever seen, not to mention covering the whole of Southeast Asia, into Africa, dare I say it, going all the way to the North Pole as well. We are explorers as well as storytellers, but it is that exploration that allows us to really not only show you the best out there or the stories behind them, but to also present you with some of the finest gemstones at some of the finest prices. I would like you to take consideration next time you walk into a jewelry store or next time you go to a website that sells jewelry and ask yourself this. Have they been to that location? Do they know who cut that? Do they know who set that? Do they know everything about that individual stone? Because if they don't, they are nowhere near what we can achieve for you here at Jewelry Maker, Gemporia, or Gemcollector.
Oh my gosh, Aquapraise. I recall being here and being recorded when it first came out. And it was actually the faith and the relationship of 2 friends, Steve and I, and believing in the stone and believing in each other, that Steve invested in the rough, and we managed to put aside material that today very few people have. And Steve invested at the right time, which was in 2013, 2014. Those years, he managed to purchase a large quantity of rough at the prices that were unimaginably low. Now the prices have quadrupled at the mines, and he's now able to pass that savings to the consumer.
I'm Jake Thompson, your gem investor for over a decade, and I talk to you about building a precious portfolio of the rare, the exotic, and the irreplaceable. Now, 9 weeks ago, I got a distress call from our team in my vault in Jaipur, India, telling me we had no Congo tourmaline anymore. Why was this so distressing to me? Because my records suggested we had as much as 20,000 carats available. I was one of the earliest adopters of this new discovery of tourmaline from the Congo. What was it about this material that won my heart? It was the fact that this was the only titanium-bearing tourmaline I have ever come across on our planet. In tourmaline, you expect a variety of color, but this Congo material, it stood out for me because of that titanium. Each of those colors was more vibrant than I'd ever experienced before. The pink tourmalines we've shared for you, they were fuchsia. The rubellite material, it was this deep red ruby in its color. The greens, my goodness me, these weren't suppressed, stormy, moody greens. These were vibrant, the light, the brilliance. This was to die for material.
Welcome back to Gem Collector, last hour of the day. How are we here already? I have no idea, but what I do know is that we're starting with our brand new Spotlight Stone. This is citrine like I have never seen in my entire life. This, my friends, is a honey citrine. Take a little look at this. Oh my goodness, this Brazilian citrine, step cut, 18 carats in total. It comes in a beautiful suspension box, but would you look at the size of that stone? It's an absolute whopper. You know I've got to get this out, right? You know I've got to get this out. And just, I mean, when I saw it in the flesh first time, I thought it could have been a beautiful, beautiful canary kunzite. That is how incredible this stone looks. I mean, take a little look at this glorious, glorious stone. Because that is the word for it, right? That is, without a doubt, the word for this citrine. 18 carats. That looks like a 20 by 15 millimeter Brazilian step cut honey citrine. Now, honey citrine, a little bit more kind of golden, but also a little bit more mellow than some citrine. This isn't in your face. This is subdued, but to me, do you know what it is? It's luxury, isn't it? That color and the way that the light moves through that stone, that is luxury, luxury, luxury for me. Can you imagine this on? I'm going to put it on the finger. I mean, this is a fingerprint trap if ever I saw one, but look at the size of it. I mean, look at how well, look at the clarity there. Look at the clarity there. That is a thing of absolute beauty, isn't it? It is, without a doubt, in my eyes, a museum piece of citrine, if ever there was a museum piece of citrine. Now, let me show you where we're supposed to be. Where we're supposed to be. And then, I need to double check that I can do what I'm about to do. This is on split pay, by the way. It is on split pay. $99.99 is where I'm supposed to be. This is ridiculous. I've just double checked. This is where I would realistically be taking it to. This is where I would realistically be taking it to. $79.99. Let's have a look at it again. Let's have a look at it. This time in the tweezers, because I really want to appreciate just the absolute... No! Right, you're going to have to look at that, because I've got business to attend to with that. So you keep looking. I'm going to talk to you whilst we do this. Did you hear the impact? Did you hear the impact that made? Where did it even go? Oh, I couldn't do that again if I tried. I couldn't do that again if I tried. It's gone. Of course it's gone. Right down the bottom of this. You know the first hour that we had with our beautiful gemstone spheres? It's gone. It landed in there. Oh, lots of gemstones in there. Lots of gemstones. Right, I've got a bit of an apology to make now, haven't I, as well? I've got a bit of an apology to make. So where we were thinking, how are you? You're doing fine, aren't you? You're doing all right. Do you know what? We're going to use nature's tweezers. With a gemstone of this size, you've kind of got to use nature's tweezers from time to time, haven't you? So have a look at it in my hand. Look at that gemstone right there. That is a beautiful citrine. I would argue the most beautiful citrine that I have held in my hand. Look what I'm going to do. I'm not messing around here. Welcome to Gemcollector. Would you like to get yourself an absolute blooming bargain? It's on split pay. It's $24.99. Your split pay, £12.49. £12.49. If you don't have a citrine that looks like this in your collection yet, you can make that so today at £12.49. That, quite frankly, is preposterous. Should have been at $99.99, maybe $79.99, absolute lowest $49.99. Here I am taking this remarkable gemstone, this Brazilian step-cut honey citrine, to £24.99. £12.49 on split pay today. £12.49 for an 18-carat stone of anything, quite frankly, is absolutely absurd. For a gemstone that looks this incredible, and I really do think it does look incredible. I don't understand that, Sparky. I don't understand. $24.99. I understand that. I understand that. You've got this price for the next 45 minutes. And that is it. So if you are loving the look of it, I mean, look at the colour. It looks more luxurious, doesn't it, than some citrine, I have to say. And honey citrine is the right word for it. It really, really is. I love that we've step cut it. It really does show that gemstone off in the best way possible. I'm gonna leave that with you for now. That is your spotlight stone. But, I mean, the whole hour could be called Spotlight Stones, to be honest with you, because we have got a whole host of incredible gemstones this hour. I'm going to start with this Burmese sapphire. It's not going to stick around. It's a natural half a carat Burmese sapphire in number 8. Your price is £30. It's £30. Grab this. It's not going to stick around. I've got too many in baskets already. I have got too many people with this in baskets already. I only have one stone. $29.99 is your price today. Size-wise, it's a 6 by 4.5 millimetre. Last one. Last one. Natural Burmese blue sapphire. Half a carat of natural sapphire is just ridiculous. Is just ridiculous. Best of luck. Need to look at the... Sparky's saying... Is it a rude song, Sparky? Is it a rude song? Right, best of luck. I've got to leave that with you. I've got to leave that with you because we're running... Well, we're not running out of time, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, that goes in number 8. What else has been incredible? I mean, I was saying, I've never seen a Rose de France amethyst. I can remember recording the promo video for Foxy when she launched this. In fact, no, I'm lying to you. I can remember the first time we had these gemstones recording a promo for Foxy. They all sold out. They all sold out. We've managed to get a couple more. This one was only launched on the 2nd. How have I got it? How have I got it? Was this given to me by our channel manager, Claire? Because I cannot think how else I've managed to grab this. This is a natural bicoloured amethyst. Look at how amazing that is. We only have one. This is an 11 by 11 millimetre round. Okay, no, not rude. That's good. Sparky's saying I need to look up the meatball song. Does anybody know what the meatball song is? What is the meatball song? I'll tell you what I can show you. I can show you the price of this. This is absolutely remarkable. I have never brought you a natural bicolour amethyst round like that before. I mean, look, from that angle, that could be a Rose de France. And then violets, deep violets. And then when you get the kind of middle section there, two-tone delight. The cut on this is phenomenal as well. I mean, look, from the back. And then, when you actually see it face on, it is an absolutely glorious gemstone. Split pay, oh, come along. £10 on split pay, $9.99 on split pay. That's a basket opener price. That is a basket opener at 8 o'clock. Words fail me. Words absolutely fail me, quite frankly. It's still here. At $19.99, it's still here. Well, best of luck. That's all I can say. That is all I can say to you. We only have this one. This is the exact one that you are going to get. The exact stone that you are going to get. Somebody is on the telephones. I think it will be for this, right? That is what logic dictates. It could be for our honey citrine. It could be for our honey citrine. It could be for our natural blue sapphire. There are now 2 people on the telephones. 2 people on the telephone lines. Are you coming through for this? This one-of-a-kind, natural, bicolour Moroccan amethyst. It's glorious, isn't it? First time for me. It is a first time for me. And I am over the moon, let me tell you. I am absolutely over the moon. This hour has got some incredible opportunities in it. I tell you, if you thought the spotlight stone was incredible, this is only taking it up a notch. Let's show you on a dark background. I mean, look at the way that deep purple cuts through. It's got so much personality. So much personality. I'm going to have to leave that with you for now. I can't believe that is on split pay at $9.99. That is remarkable. I want to eat it. I want to eat it just so I can take it home. $9.99 on split pay. Grab that. Burmese sapphire still available. Speaking of Burma... Oh, I forgot I did this. Shall I match it? You know our Burmese amber? Our beautiful Burmese amber. You know how much I love a Burmese amber. I mean, look at this. This was my spotlight stone on the 4th of July. Look at what it does in UV light, Burmese amber. Now, we managed to get a parcel of Burmese amber not too long ago. We are absolutely at the end of that parcel now. I've been trying to get Burmese amber on screen for an awfully long time. But we just couldn't get any. We just couldn't get any. It's the oldest amber in the world, up to 99 million years old. This is completely natural. And Burmese amber, actually, one of the only types of amber that can actually be faceted like this, to be put into jewellery, essentially, but faceted pieces of jewellery. Your price, I'm gonna go straight down in one, and it's going to shock you because this is absolutely outrageous. You're ready for this? It's not, you know, $29.99. It's not even $19.99 for 1.73 carats of Burmese amber. Look at that, £14.99. 14 pounds. I know. That was, I think I said that was a launch and a launch only, but I can't remember. It's a problem. I didn't make a note of it anywhere. Take advantage. Second spotlight stone for the day. Yay, jazz hands. In baskets. It's in baskets. Now, 1.3 carats to 1.73 carats is actually massive in terms of amber, because amber is a very light gemstone. It's not a very heavy gemstone because it's not a gemstone. It's a gem organic. So amber is very, very light. It floats on salt water. It's how a lot of amber is actually found, because its ancient forests that often became, well, underwater. And then it floats to the surface, and that's how a lot of people will find amber. So to get that carat weight means that you are getting a huge piece of amber. I mean, I would love, sincerely, I would absolutely love an amber ring. That right there, okay, that is a finished piece of jewellery. That is a finished piece of jewellery. How much would you pay for that finished piece of jewellery? £40? £50? More? You've paid $14.99 for the stone. And that would be so easy to set. This is a 12 by 10 millimetre. So if you had a 12 by 10 millimetre mount, in fact, I'm going to do some live research. 12 by 10. 12 by 10. So 12 by 10 millimetre, let's say sterling silver ring mount. I found one for £11. I found one for £11. Oh, £2.50. £14.99. £14.30. Easy. And so easy to set yourself if you were to buy a mount. So easy to do it. It's brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. At $14.99, that is an absolute beauty. Now, the honey citrine is making its way into people's homes. Now, the bicolour amethyst has gone. This, not far behind. I'm going to pop that back in number 9. If you missed my spotlight stone today, this is on split pay, and it's £24.99. Now, $24.99 isn't your split pay price. That's your full price. That is your full price. This is honey citrine. Honey citrine, £24.99, but you can grab it on split pay as well. You can grab it on split pay as well. Just, it's ridiculous. I'm going to leave that there. I've got more beautiful things to look at. I've got half an hour. Let's look at them together. Crystal opal on ironstone. Now, our crystal opal on ironstone, you might have seen these pieces recently. Large pieces, crystal opal on ironstone. They're the pieces that people request them, and I say, I will do everything that I can for you, but I can't get it much lower than £999, £899, because it's expensive. Crystal opal is the finest of opal. Yes, I will, Eloise. I will. I'll ask the question. So, crystal opal, the finest of opal, but it's expensive. It is expensive. There's no other way to put it. It does set you back. We've got a few beautiful pieces, but as you've seen, £8.99, £7.99 on a very good day. In a clearance, I think I did one once for £7.49. That's from memory. I've got a piece here. I've got a piece here. Now look at how glorious that is. Do you want to know what the best thing about this is? Being able to bring you this crystal opal on ironstone is that we're not just shy of £1,000 when we bring you this piece. We're not just shy of £800 when we bring you this piece. We're just shy of £20, and it's still on split pay. So £19.99 becomes £9.99 on split pay. £9.99 on split pay. Thank you, Sparky. If it's a joke song, I'm probably going to hate it. I'll just warn you. I'll just warn you. That's the curse of being a musician. Like, what's that? By the way, this is flying out. What's that sausage roll song? That sausage roll song that got to Christmas #1. I hate it. I hate it. I would rather give money to charity to not listen to that song. Keep coming through for that. That's my little rant about music over. £9.99 on split pay. I know. We are in single figures. We are in single figures. It's ridiculous, isn't it? As I say, usually, if you're coming in for crystal opal and ironstone, and that's here, by the way, just shy of £1,000. That is a direct comparison with Gemcollector. To be able to bring it you for £9.99 on split pay is sensational. The colours, reds, greens, blues. Why is it called crystal opal? So crystal opal is, it's Australian opal as a whole, but the crystal opal name is given to the top grade of opal in terms of the colour that you're seeing there, the play of colour, the pin fire. So if you see crystal opal, you know you're getting the creme de la creme. Now the reason it's on ironstone, now ironstone is what opal naturally will form on, but if we were to give you a crystal opal without it being on ironstone, the price would be absolutely astronomical. Even with the piece that's kind of £1,000, you would move it considerably higher. So that's why it is what it is, but that's where the name crystal opal comes from. Split pay, £9.99. I can't leave that. Well, I've got to leave that with you. That price. I'll say no more, quite frankly. Say no more. Now, if there's anything that you want to see, please do let me know. I've got some more opal. Oh, I've got this Ceylon Blue Sapphire. This Ceylon Blue Sapphire that I thought had sold out. But we've got one left. We've got one left. This is as classic as it gets. Ceylon Blue. It's in a basket. It's £50. £50 gets it home. We only have this one. We only have this one piece available. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. From one of the most famous sapphire islands in the world, Sri Lanka. That's where the name Ceylon comes from. And the Ceylon sapphire, actually, in the classic blue, obviously not this stone, but the royal engagement ring is a Ceylon Blue sapphire. That is the prominence that this location has. That is how significant this location is when it comes to blue sapphire. You can have a part of that story, half a carat's worth, for £24.99 on split pay today. This is the only one we have. It is the one that you will get. It's a 5 by 4 millimetre brilliant cut, half a carat, beautiful oval. But look at that depth of colour there. That classic sapphire blue. For £25 on split pay. This hour should be silly split pay prices, right? That's kind of where we're at. That is kind of where we're at. We've got too many people with this in baskets. That's pretty much across the board now as well. Too many people have stones in baskets. Remember, it's not yours until it's checked out. Now, that's not me putting any pressure on you to check out. I'm just telling you the facts. We are over-allocated. Oh, Sparky, that's a shame. That is a real shame. Who's offering an upgrade for an organ? Electric organ. Can't play anymore. Oh, Sparky, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. Oof. Rubbish, isn't it? I don't know what I'd do without my piano in my room. But sending lots of love. Lots of love, Sparky. Just been offered an upgrade. What organ? Oh, I'm being a nerd now. It's none of my business. That's none of my business. $49.99. I've got 4 in baskets. I've got 1. I've got 1. I'm going to stay with it for a moment. Because I don't want you to think that you've just missed out by default. Because we're all guilty of that sometimes, right? Colour-wise, it is the most classic of classic blue sapphires. Grab that. I'm going to leave it with you for now, then. I'm going to leave it with you for now. Where do we go from here? That is a question, isn't it? That is a question. But usually you answer for me. But you've been very slow on your requests today, I have to say. Now, that's not a complaint, that's just an observation. Let's do this tanzanite. Oh, OK, this tanzanite here. This tanzanite, I've snuck this back in. Someone's made a mistake with this. Someone has made a mistake. I don't know if it's the grading. I don't know if it's the pricing. I don't know how, but somebody has absolutely... Well, you'll see. You'll see. Have a look. We've got AA grade tanzanite here, but look at the lilac there. Look at the lilac in that tanzanite. Now, this is a 7mm, brilliant cut, 1.2 carat round. So far, so good, yeah? Look at the price of this. I'm going straight down. Look at the price of this and tell me somebody hasn't absolutely messed up somewhere along the line. It could be me. It could be me. It's $29.99. $29.99 for tanzanite. For a carat of tanzanite. AA grade. I had messages about this when I last brought it to you. The colour, in terms of just how violent that is, people were saying that's closer to AAA. Now, that's not for me to decide. That's not for me to decide. I'm going off what it says on the screen. AA grade, but regardless, double or triple. For AA grade, £29.99 is absolutely mad. And that's what you're getting. That is what you are getting. It makes no sense to me. I had to pop it back in for you because when something like that seems too good to be true, more often than not, that is because it is too good to be true. So, at some point, that price is going to be amended. That's my belief. And I want you to be able to get it before that price gets amended. £29.99 for you today. A beautiful 7mm tanzanite available for the next 25 minutes. But look at it. I mean, there you go. There you go. I rest my case. Tell me that's a £30 gemstone. And tell me sincerely that that is a £30 gemstone. it just shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. Here we are. Now, you don't need me to go into just how significant tanzanite is as a one-locational gemstone, as a Tiffany gemstone, as one of the most sought-after gemstones in the world. Carmarthenshire, hello, how are you? Could you show number 9 again, please? I will show number 9 again. This one, you're starting to wake up to it now. I think, is it kind of, we get nonchalant, don't we? I've got an itch on my knee. Oh, lovely. That was, you ever get an itch that hurts? You just need to get it. But yeah, right here, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. $29.99 for tanzanite. Wild. Yes, absolutely. That is the reason. So I had a question about heat treatment on tanzanite. So most, if not all, tanzanite that you will see is heat treated. If you get tanzanite that is that beautiful violet blue kind of pleochroic colour, so it's heat treated to bring out that beautiful violet blue. If you get a natural tanzanite, it's usually a more kind of, this isn't a very romantic word, but it's usually more of a brown gemstone. Sometimes, and we've seen it here, you'll see your bicolour tanzanite that leans into that teal a little bit more. To get that in a natural tanzanite, that is remarkable. But more often than not, there will be heat applied to tanzanite to bring out that colour, and that applies to A grade, double A grade, triple A grade, quad A grade, or ungraded tanzanite. Heating is industry standard on tanzanite, but that's exactly what it does. It just brings that beautiful colour out of it a little bit more. Best of luck. I have, once you've all checked out, this is long gone. This is long gone. Now, Carmarthenshire, you want to see number 9. I'll show you number 9 again. John Lennon's favourite number. Number 9. Where did I get that one from? I'm going to guess 14. Number 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. My eyes aren't working today. I've been meaning to book an eye test for about 4 months. I just keep forgetting because I'm useless. But my eyes aren't working today. Here's number 9, Carmarthenshire, at £14.99. And did I show you the UV light on this? Check that out. Check that out. It's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. Oh, that's for bright light. That's for bright light. Anthony, thanks for the explanation. Try to avoid heat treated. That's absolutely fine, Anthony. Some people do. Some people do. If you collect for the alleged healing properties that people attribute to gemstones, then you want it to be natural. But natural tanzanite, you're not going to get a natural tanzanite with that vivid blue colour unless you're willing to pay thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. We do have some natural tanzanite on the Gemcollector website, but it is more of that kind of rustic, earthy tone. If you want tanzanite to be blue, then that's how it is, I'm afraid. Right, number 9 goes back there. I've got some. If you're in the mood for natural, now this is more considered, but this is one of my absolute No, right, I launched this. I was just getting into this. Is one. Who did it? Who did that? Oh, that fox. That fox. Right, I launched this. And do you know what? It sold out when I launched it. I launched it with Kieran. Natural pink tourmaline. Look at that stone. Look at that stone right there. Natural copper-bearing pink tourmaline. Oh, beautiful, Anthony. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations and welcome. And welcome. I think this is the first time we've met. Your price, this was the launch price. I can't believe this happened, what's about to happen. Kieran and I launched it at this price. And you know, when Kieran and I are together, prices are a little bit left of field, shall we say. Foxy came in, because whoever did check this out on launch changed their mind before midnight, which is fine. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. Remember, we don't take any payment until midnight. So no matter how many times you check out, you've got until midnight to make any amendments to your order that you wish to make. So if you get into the end of an hour and you can't make your mind up and it's like, oh, I think I do, but I don't know, I think I do, but I don't know. It's how to secure it without missing out on the price. That's what I always say. Obviously, if everybody cancelled everything before midnight every day, then that would be a problem because we need to keep the lights on. But if you're really on the fence with something and you really do want it, but you really can't... It's for if you're on the fence, basically. So somebody changed their mind. Eloise, yes, it likely is. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. It is a copper bearing pink tourmaline. It is a Cuprian pink tourmaline, so there will be copper kind of little elements within this pink tourmaline. Foxy took this lower. I'm going to do that as well. I can't believe that this happened because it sold out at £149 and people missed out on this. People missed out on this pink tourmaline. Foxy decided to go again. Foxy decided to go again. You ready? Oh, Anthony, it's 5:41 a.m. here. It'll be midnight UK time, my friend. Midnight UK time. I don't know what time that will be for you, but the internet will probably tell you. £99.99. £99.99. I don't know why that happened. 33 on split pay. For this one-of-a-kind pink tourmaline, a natural pink tourmaline, a 3.5 carat just shy of natural pink tourmaline. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know where, I know when. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I didn't have to copy that, but I got a bit jealous, so I did. I'm going to leave that one there. Now, I've got some beautiful... I love this opal. I love everything in this hour. I've got a pink lady opal. A pink lady opal right here. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Your price, because we've only got... Oh my goodness, we've only got 15 minutes left. We've only got 15 minutes left. So this is United States opal, but have a look at how stunning that is. Always reminds me of a pink turquoise. Now, I know it's not a pink turquoise. Pink turquoise doesn't exist. But you think about that beautiful... Oh. Was it when the internet crashed on her? That pink tourmaline? I bet it was. I bet it was. So what you've actually got is that pink tourmaline in number 6 as a complete apology price when I've got nothing, well, other than just being here. Which is an apology to each and every one of you because you've got to put up with me for 4 hours. Right, yeah, that shouldn't have happened then. That pink tourmaline at that price, that shouldn't have been repeated. Have until 9 a.m. in AU. Is that Australia? Is that Australia? Midnight is 9 a.m. here. Yeah, it should be 9 a.m. then. That should make sense. That should make sense. But equally, we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So anything that you're not happy with, you can just send it on back to us. Anyway, this, United States, pink lady opal, 17 by 22 mil. It's beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, it reminds me of a pink turquoise because you're seeing that beautiful, beautiful kind of earth-like formation in opal form, in that pink opal, rather than it being in that beautiful turquoise. And the United States landscape is a really, really beautiful thing. And you're seeing that right here. Speaking of beauty, speaking of opal, it's about time I brought you. I think this is my favourite selection of opal that we have. I think it is my absolute favourite selection of opal that we have. I'm not sure exactly where in the USA, Anthony. I'm not sure exactly where. I don't have that information to hand. Look at these opal. Look at these beautiful. Now, if you love opal, these are Ethiopian opal. Completely natural. Look at these. Look at these, and then let me show you the price. Then let me show you the price. Putting that price in with vigour, quite frankly. With absolute vigour. Watch this. $29.99. $29.99. That pink tourmaline has gone. I'm going to get in so much trouble for that. Well, it was an accident. It was an accident, right? It was an accident. That's my get out. No one's going to grass me up, are they? We're fine. $29.99 for these. Can you see why they're my favourite set of opals that we have? Because look at all of them. I mean, look at the colour there. Look at the colour there. These are completely natural. Completely and utterly natural. Oh, we're pinging that one. There we go. A little bit of a tweezer show for you as well while we're here. Look at that one there. More of a dark opal there. Almost a honey opal. And then the one that I pinged onto the desk. Right here. Oh, that's the best one of them. That's my favourite one yet. That is my favourite one so far. £29. 99 pence. We are approaching limited in terms of availability. All three of them, that's my fingerprint right there, that's not going to come with it, don't you worry about that. All three of them, you don't have to pick one stone. $29.99. Beverly and Devon, did you stay up for the football? It was an amazing match, but by 7 p.m. I was flagging at work. Beverly, I did. I stayed up. And when they delayed it by an hour, it was supposed to kick off at 1, wasn't it? They delayed it to 2 a.m. kickoff. The next day, I was like, I thought I was done. It was the first time in years I've gone to bed watching the sunrise. My God, but yeah, what a game! What a game! It was amazing. I wish I'd have known that England were going to win going into it, because it would have been a much more relaxing watch. I could have enjoyed it rather than just my heart was pounding. But what a game! I did. There's no more that are that late anymore. If England get to the final, that's a big if. But there's no more that are going to be that late. I think we've got 10 o'clock, then maybe another 10 o'clock, and then the final, if we get to the final. If we get to the final, is at 8 o'clock on the 19th of July. 29th of July. 29th of July, I think. At the end, I even considered walking the dog before bed, says Beverly. Beverly, yep, you'd have been completely right to do so. You'd have been completely right to do so. Right, I've got to leave those there. Now, do you want a bit of rough? Gemstone, obviously. I've got 2 options for you. I had a very strange message about the first one the last time I brought it to you. A very strange message. And I thought it was somebody from my outside life that had put the channel on and was messaging me just to wind me up. And a message from after the show was like, "Are you messaging me in about milky aquamarine in the rough?" I said, "No, I don't know what you're on about." And I believe them. But I was asked if there was milk within the gemstone. So I'm just going to confirm there is absolutely no milk in this gemstone. Milky is in terms of the colour. See, it's a more soft pastel aquamarine. That's what you're getting here. The price. Never did I think I'd have to explain the lack of milk in an aquamarine on television. But these are the things These are the things that are sent to us, aren't they? $29.99. We've only got one. This is the one you're going to get. This is the stone you are going to get for your £29.99. It's 23 carats of beautiful, rough aquamarine. Milky by name, not by nature. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to leave that one there. Now I've got a moss aquamarine. Now, before you ask, there's no moss. No moss in this gemstone. Your price for this one, however, is $19.99. Do you have any blue John? No. No, Anthony, I wish. I wish. $19.99. In the 15 years I've been here, I've never seen any blue John, because it is a fortune. It is an absolute fortune, blue John. We're always looking, don't get me wrong, but very, very pricey. £19.99. Best of luck. I'm going to leave those there. Oh, I just tried to cut to myself, and I was already in vision. Going to leave those there. I do have Paraiba Tourmaline. Paraiba Tourmaline in number 12. Now, Kieran and I did a very, very good price on this recently. A very, very good price. Now, look at the quality of this. Look at the quality of this Paraiba Tourmaline. And this, by the way, is Brazilian Paraiba Tourmaline. I'm jealous, Beverly. This is Brazilian. When Kieran realised this was Brazilian, I actually thought he was going to slap me. I'm not going to lie. Shall I show you the price? I'll show you the price. Brazilian Paraiba Tourmaline with that beautiful neon glow. Look at your price. £79.99. £79.99. We are incredibly limited. I'm talking low single figure limited. Low single figures available for this opportunity. $39.99 is your price on SplitPay. We've got 8 minutes left. What is Blue John, says Eloise? It's a fluorite, Blue John fluorite. It's in Derbyshire. There's the Blue John mine. It's in Derbyshire, so it's UK fluorite. So you know how you get Whitby Jet? Blue John fluorite is that, essentially. A lot of people I've been to the Blue John mines when I was but a boy. So, 2 years ago, right? Right, I'm going to leave that one with you. I don't know what to show you next. I don't know what to show you. How's this Tanzanite getting on? I can't believe there's any left of this. Too many in baskets. Too many in baskets. Grab it. Look at that. $29.99. $29.99. I don't mean to shout. $29.99. Very hard when I'm just on my own in a room. I've got no volume control. It's a problem, I tell you. I tell you. Do you know, I think I've told you this story before. First time I ever did a very big rock concert, if you like. I was about 19. We were playing with a band called McFly. I don't know if you might know McFly. We were playing with McFly, and few thousand people in the crowd. I got out on stage, and it was in Birmingham. And first thing I did, got on stage with a microphone, shouted, just like, "Good evening, Birmingham!" And then I thought, in later life, I thought back, why did you shout? There's a microphone. I could have gone on, "Good evening, Birmingham," and everyone would have heard me. There's speakers. You don't have to shout. Anyway, apparently that's a trigger for me. Do you want this? I think you do, don't you? Look at this beautiful sphene, this natural sphene. Watch this, and grab it. Look at that. A gemstone with more dispersion than a diamond. A pleochroic, doubly refractive, incredibly limited gemstone. sometimes known as titanite. That's because of its titanium content. But it's all about that doubly refractive nature of your sphene. Now, this is amberlobe sphene, so famous for that peridot green almost body of colour. From Madagascar, and this is a gemstone now that it's only being mined artisanally. And what that means is that there's no big mining operation. So to get 2 carats in one stone is remarkable. We only have one opportunity. This is the exact stone you're going to get for £149. £74.50 on split pay. If you love it at that price, you've got 4 minutes. Oh my goodness, time really has today, like a race car. Like a race car. I'm going to leave that there. Let's see. Oh, I've got some natural tourmaline. That's just a ridiculous price. Do you know what? I'm going to match for launch price. So Beverly, if you're here for this now, because I couldn't do this on the second time. Did you hear that? That was my aircon. But I'm going to, because I only ordered one. Now there's different colours. So you can get a pink one, you could get a green one. This is a beautiful green one here. More of an indigo, actually, I would argue. I launched it at $19.99. The second time it came to air, because I ordered more samples, and I told you that this was the way. We can't always match launch prices. We shouldn't always match launch prices. Launch prices are special. First time you see something, you get it at the most affordable price. Forgot to order more up today, didn't I? So do you know what I'm just going to do? And they're all going to go at this price. $19.99. $19.99. Oh, I know, Sparky. It's because I've got good hair growth. $19.99 for natural tourmaline. 1.25 carats of natural tourmaline. We are in low single figures. Low single figures. Beautiful, isn't it? Could get this, you could get the one on the web image. All of them absolutely stunning pieces. I'm leaving that because we're running out of time. Oh my goodness, we're really running out of time. Do I have time to show you anything? Oh, this is the finest Larimar we have in our vault. Look at it, and look at the price. Look at the price. There's loads in baskets. Loads and loads in baskets. $29.99. $29.99 for that. Best of luck. We got a minute and a half. What are we going to do? Right, let's put that back in number 7. Where do we go from here? That Paraiba tourmaline is very popular. Lots of things very, very popular. Lots of things in baskets. Now, this is where we have to give you a real word of warning, because in the next 2 minutes, all of those things that are currently in baskets will disappear from baskets, because the price will go back up. So if you want to grab anything, now is your time. This is your moment. This one, $24.99. Brand new Spotlight Stone today. The most popular piece, however, has been, or will be, I believe, by the end of the show, this beautiful Tanzanite. We've got 50 seconds left. Have I got time to put the graphics in for the Tanzanite? It's $29.99. I can't really say much more, can I? If you love it, get it checked out. Until tomorrow, then, dear friends, that is all that I have got time for. I'm just double-checking. It's definitely 9 o'clock. I don't know where today has gone. It's flown by. Tomorrow, I've got a very special hour with Mr. Toby Cavill. I haven't seen Toby in months, it feels like. That is, I want to say 7 o'clock tomorrow, if memory serves. So I hope you can join me tomorrow. I've got a whole host of beautiful gemstone goodies. Mr. Cavill's going to be with me for an hour and an hour only. You're going to love it. We're all going to love it. I will see each and every one of you right here at Gem Collector tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Get your baskets checked out, and I will see each and every one of you then. Mwah. Good night.
Hi guys, I'm really excited to be bringing this material to you. This was the talk of Tucson. It is from a very special pocket that is opened up in Ethiopia. And whilst Ethiopia has always been able to offer incredible crystal opals, the one area it's never been able to compete with Australia is with those from Lightning Ridge, the world-class dark body opals that command the biggest prices in the world.